Hello. Uh, yeah. I mean, I am very healthy. Yes. I was getting my phone. I'm here. I'm here. And listen, okay, if you were awake at the times you used to be, where you were awake for both Holly and the streams, then it'd be fine. No, not the fact. Nah. My goodness, not the scrim. Excuse me. Ugh. Which one's that one? Oh, what do you mean? Why mean to me? Why mean? Why mean to me? So this is the one that you first sent me, the trade expo or reptile expo trade thing. Is that is that a thing? Is that supposed to be a thing? Is that okay? That's concerning. Being okay. Yeah, you can be awake for Kraus and Holly, and you used to be awake for all of us. What do you mean when? You used to? But it's been a while back now, like ages ago. I am the big judging. No, nah. Okay. Is it gonna play?
I may have just made a big mistake. I'm gonna walk outside. I'm gonna show you what I just bought. I I don't need this.
I'm
What
concerned.
am I doing? Okay, listen, I'm walking out of the US auction right now to talk to you about this. I just bought a snake that I feel like I definitely, where am I at? There I am. I definitely can't keep. I'll tell you right now, this is the intro to the video, and I'm gonna tell you what I bought. I won't keep you waiting. I bought a Vietnamese blue beauty rat snake. I love them. They're one of my dream snakes. I can't keep.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Do you? Do you? Do you? I need to confront you about something. So in the background, right? I have GFL2 open just so I can do the dailies, let the dailies do in the background, right? I just did the pets, about pets, dialogue option in the T thing. She doesn't say she prefers cats. The commander literally says, "I'm judging by your tone, you don't actually particularly like prefer either." And it's like, well, I genuinely do not think I can possibly take care of a life in the first place because of the kind of doll I am. That's what she says. Like she makes a comment about the dogs and everything, but then when confronted about the tone she uses, then it's like, okay, yeah, so you don't particularly have any choice towards either. So if anything, because of the responsibility it takes for dogs and cats, if you were to bring up reptiles and how easy they're to take care of in comparison, like how they only eat once every like week or two, depending on the species. for snakes particularly, and all that as well, then that would be a good argument against her thinking she can't take care of anything. So leave poor Chan alone.
A blue beauty rat snake. What am I doing? Here's the thing. I cannot keep this one. This is like Handsome Dan, right? I was like, oh, I'll just rehome it, and then I wasn't able to. But also I decided that I'll just keep Handsome Dan, no problem. This snake would be
I'm
a
going to
problem
kill him.
keep.
I'm going to
because
commit
it
an
does
arson,
get bigger
a
than
poison,
I can
a
keep. So I
blood
have
eating.
to,
Drain him
like, I've
dry.
gotta find a new home.
CHRALLISON is live 6 to 7 a.m. and 2 p.m. Holly is diurnal, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. You are streaming at 10 p.m. for 4 hours now. When would I sleep, Blazer? I am being healthy.
Julia. Julia. I would stream earlier if I could sleep earlier. Which is also not going to be much of an option anymore once I start work because I have to get up at 4. I'll have to be there at 4. What do you mean this is a me issue? Excuse me? How, oh, wow. Okay. How dare you? How dare you use that against me? How dare you use the do not perceive against me? Crimes. This is criminal behavior. Criminal behavior.
The snake.
Oh, are you introducing everyone to your new forever snake?
Willie, here's the thing. I will bring this snake to your house and drop it off, and you'll be forced to keep it. I promise you.
No, he loves you.
I gotta rehome this. So here's the thing. I could potentially keep this snake for a while, but it requires me bringing a cage home from the reptile show, which I don't. That's a pain. They do sell cages here at the reptile show. I could potentially do that. I don't want to have to do that tomorrow. The point is, I'm taking this snake home tonight. I'm putting it in quarantine. I'm bringing it back tomorrow. I'll let you know what happens.
I just showed up at the LA Pet Fair, and I don't know if anybody's
Okay,
here
I see.
that
That
anyone
needs to be
cares
fixed.
about or not. That's going to be my main thing to do, is to search around to see if anybody shows up that anyone cares about seeing at all. So far, nothing.
In 135. Okay, 135 too.
By the way, this video is being sponsored by the podcast Aliens Are Behind Everything and other probably true nonsense. It's not a paid sponsorship because it's my podcast and it has nothing to do with snakes, but more on that later.
I also am questioning that.
Clint,
It does not make any sense to me.
This
Oh,
place
look.
hasn't even opened.
No.
We've been here 15 minutes, and you already have a snake in your bag.
It's a good day.
What did you buy?
Oh. Everyone will be shocked because I only bought my favorite species of snake on the planet.
Yeah? Go, put it in the comments. Don't look yet. Pause. Put it in the comments what it is. I want to see if you know. All right. Let's see it.
Ready?
Yep.
It's a little female false water cobra. I'm so excited about her.
Little falsy. Now, the one that you already have is a male, right?
I have two. I have a male and I have a female. My female is super duper dark. She's super dark. Her back half looks like an indigo snake. And this one is from a melanistic line also. I won't be able to breed them with each other, but my male is fairly dark, and then their sons will be perfect for this girl someday.
Nice.
And,
I love it.
And so I really, like, I want
Oh.
my falsies to get as big as possible. My big false water cobra, like, I adore her. I don't want to breed her more than one time.
So he's breeding the two that he has once, and then the kids of that one, or like the son of that one, or how many? I don't know how many they lay eggs. How many eggs they? He's breeding cousins. Oh, but at least he's introducing a completely different line.
But her genetics needs to move on to the next generation because they're so interesting. There's a whole population of pure black false water cobras in Brazil. So a naturally
Oh.
occurring melanistic population, but Brazil doesn't really export, and so I don't know of anybody who has any of them. However, we can produce an all-black false water cobra through selective breeding and mimic what happened naturally in that population.
Oh my goodness. I hate it here. Why do you treat me like this? Why must you hurt me? Are you happy now? That's what you wanted.
In Brazil. So,
That's amazing. So just line breeding, you can
yep.
get.
But
That's
I
cool.
want
I love
to
it.
outcross them. So this one's not related to my girl, as far as I know.
I love it. Okay, so maybe I've always said that I will eventually have a false water cobra. Maybe the one that I have will be a baby from either the two that you have now or maybe that one or whatever. We'll see.
Absolutely.
All right, congrats on that. I'm jealous that you already have a snake.
Is this the one we went to? And yeah, same. You don't think so? No. Okay. Yeah, the ceiling
You
and
guys,
stuff
this
look
is
different.
so annoying. I'm at my meet and greet. This is a Bob Bledsoe meet and greet. Look who shows up is Clint Laidlaw. Steals all the thunder. Unbelievable, this guy.
I have no respect.
Clearly.
None.
Obviously.
The heck is that thing? What kind of frog was that? And yeah, I agree. Pac-Man? Really?
Day one is down.
What was that?
I haven't
What
bought
stick was
anything
that?
so far. I'm coming back tomorrow. Definitely could get something tomorrow. I don't know. There's a lot of cool stuff here.
Yeah.
So is this
okay,
before?
let's just go forward in time a couple hours to the U.S. ARC auction.
We haven't even started yet. Look at the cool people. I love this. It's not a photograph. Yeah, I know that now. I love this weekend because of all the cool people that are here.
Hold on.
I have lots.
Is it right here? Hold on. Is it right after this? This one. Hold on, real quick. Just because it's short. Just because it's a short. Wow. I see. You know what? I have a video for you short friends, okay? This is you guys.
Day one is down. Something tomorrow. I don't know. There's a lot of cool stuff here.
No.
Yeah.
We haven't even started
Go,
yet.
yeah, it's right here. Okay.
Look at the cool people. I love this. It's not a photograph. Yeah, I know that now. I love this weekend because of all the cool people that are here. I have lots of friends here. It makes me happy. All right, listen, here's my problem with this Blue Beauty. My idea was that I would just keep it temporarily and then rehome it to a Patreon supporter. But what I'm realizing, I can't, first of all, I don't want to have a Blue Beauty in a rack for very long at all, and especially a heated rack, because they don't need that. They can just be in ambient temps. I don't have a cage right now that I can put that snake in. She would be fine in like a 4x2x2 right
Okay,
now.
Clint.
I could bring a 4x2x2 home from the show tomorrow. That's an option. But I'd much rather just rehome it right now. So my friend Logan mentioned that he might be interested in that snake tomorrow, but my friend Clint Laidlaw mentioned that he might be interested in it tonight.
Hmm?
He hasn't made his decision.
Hmm? Hmm. Hmm.
Audio on?
Hello?
Is my audio on?
Hello?
Is that a yes?
Hello?
Yes, can you DM me on Discord if my audio is on?
I thought you were watching the stream!
No, I'm on my iPad, so I can't know.
Okay. Yes, your audio's on.
This part, so I actually like Green Room Pythons. I think he's one of the more respectable in the community, along with Clint. This attitude around reptiles makes me so uncomfortable.
Mhm.
What do you mean you didn't have a tank for this thing? What the fuck was your plan? Right?
Mhm.
Like, okay. And no, it's not these guys because they don't come to Florida.
Okay. Ugh.
So, like, yeah, as Chaos said,
Yeah.
Chaos is opinionated on this as well. But like, this attitude around snakes makes me so vehemently uncomfortable.
Um, can I say something?
Yeah.
Uh, this is not like this is not supposed to like be like diminishing anything or like putting it down or like anything like that for the what's it called? Uh, what's the opposite of exaggerating? Downplaying? It's not meant to downplay the how this attitude is just ugh. But it does
Yeah.
remind me because I did see a video on I forget what it was, but it was some kind of different kind of show where they did include like fish and stuff.
Oh, yeah, they do that too.
Yeah, they did it. It was somebody who got like I think it was like three or it was either 3 or 5 hermit crabs in one of those little like critter keeper things. And then they were going around like, I don't even know why I got these. I don't even have a good place for them. I need to get. I was like, I need to. And the thing is, they use the term, I need to get rid of them. It's like, why are people like
That's
this?
the
Just
thing,
don't buy an
is you
animal
could
if you
see,
can't.
you could, yeah, I agree with you. You could see the way that that snake is like interacting with Clint and with him,
Mm-hmm.
right? And another thing I noticed right away is the how much he's jostling that poor snake's tank, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that the way he's like moving that thing around. I think especially with Chris, that really traumatizes me. I was so delicate with her, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Um it like really bothers me how casual we are with these living creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, we all know that Sweet Pea was kind of impulse. In the sense that like I didn't expect to fall in love with a snake, right?
I think that was something that was years in the making.
I agree with that. I'd always loved snakes, right? Like you saw my childhood, you saw how much I loved them as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But what I mean was in that moment, I wasn't thinking to myself, oh, I want this thing. But I definitely knew what went into taking care of a corn snake. I definitely knew
Mm-hmm.
like and of course I got him as a baby and I was like, okay, what do I gotta do to get him what he needs? Right?
Mm-hmm.
What do I have to do to get him everything he deserves? And same thing with Chris. Like, I definitely didn't go into it going, this is something I want.
Yeah.
And this is, I didn't go into it thinking I was going to go home with a snake that day.
Yeah.
It was one of those dreams I kind of just wrote off as something I wasn't ever going to get. But there's also just the casualty of like, oh, it's going to go in a room with hundreds of other animals. Someday I'm going to have a false water cobra too.
Mm-hmm.
He has hundreds. When is it enough? And I want to be completely explicit about this. I've given Green Tree Python money. I think out of all of them, he's one of the better ones because he's obviously got a free range roaming room and stuff like that.
Mm.
But when does it become a problem no matter how much you love them?
Mm-hmm.
Like we all know realistically, I'm probably going to have about 20 snakes towards the end of my life with sweet peas babies and like the ribbon snakes too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I I can't imagine buying more than like 7 of them just because of shit like parthenogenesis and stuff like that. You
Mm.
know? And I want to be clear. I am not against giving away sweet peas babies to people I trust. It's just I will not sell them at a show because of this very same behavior.
Yeah.
If I can't trust that the household they're going to is going to be perfect, it's not going there. Like if Chaos went, "Hey, I want my first snake. Can I have one of Sweet Pea's kids?" I'd be like, "Absolutely, yes, you can." Or can I have one of the ribbon snakes? I'd be like, "Absolutely," because let's be real, they're probably going to breed and make babies, right?
Yeah.
Um, I would
Bibis.
like for that to not happen, but it does.
Bibis.
Um, especially because they give live birth.
Bibis.
Uh, that is, but um, you know, parthenogenesis happens. You have to factor that this is a real risk from these animals. And if Chaos was like, "Hey, I want one of Bluebell's kids," or "I want one of Sweet Pea's kids," I wouldn't say no to that. I'm not going to give them to strangers. They're not going to end up in a tub.
Poor Holly.
Nelson, do you think he even wants a girlfriend?
You don't know.
Blazer, I don't even think he can process what a girlfriend is.
Neither can I. He's just like me, for
That's
real, for
fair.
real.
um, but like I how should I put this? I'm ready to take care of 20 snakes. I don't want to though. It's never something that I am aiming for, right?
Okay, good.
Like it's like a worst case scenario, I will take care of that many.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I have no intent to breed Bluebell. I have no intent to breed Rose, right? The Eastern
Mm-hmm.
black rat snake I'm getting. I don't have the urge to do that. It is literally just a matter of I know the reality that snakes can get pregnant whether or not there's a male involved or not.
Again,
And
indeed.
I'm not putting those snakes in an unethical situation. But like the way they waggle around these snakes in these tubs and like how is this the people who represent us? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like I don't know, Chaos, how does it make you feel? There's just something really upsetting about I bought this living animal on impulse and now I'm going to trade it like a Pokemon card. He is a oopid little guy. He is an oopid little guy, Chaos. But like, what are both of your opinions on that? Because like, that's something that you hear from Clint. It's something you hear from all of them.
Yeah,
Like, what do you all think?
I don't like it. No,
What
like
about you,
trading.
Chaos? Yeah, go ahead. What were you saying,
Chaos,
Blazer?
Chaos responded in the in Discord.
Oh, in the GM.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just the way they talk about it. Like, oh, I really like this snake. If you liked it, you wouldn't buy it, waggle it around the entire con, and then trade it to someone. That's just. I
yeah.
know what that did to Chris. Blazer, what is it like to handle Chris? What is it like when you touch her?
She jumps. She's extremely jumpy, even when she's comfortable. Like literally, light touches will still make her jump.
And do you believe for even a second she doesn't like to be handled?
No, I think that
Why?
was very evident by how often she will literally just be right there, pretty much demanding to be held anytime you hold any of the others, and she can see it.
And yet, when you handle her, she still jumps. Exactly that. Or if I do make that purchase there, it is because it is a snake I knew I loved, right? It's a snake I know about. Like, I can't ever say I've ever seen like any of the snakes at like, extreme exotics that I don't recognize and gone, yeah, I really want that. Like, I might have that impulse for one I do know about,
Mm.
but you better fucking believe that, like, okay, Bluebell was impulse, right? Like, I never thought I'd get a Vietnamese blue beauty snake. And then I bonded with her and I brought her home because, like, our connection, we're great.
Mm.
But I then went out and bought her a 7 foot tall tank, you know? I worked with her when she had a neurological condition. I would die for her. I love her so fucking much. And like, I did know some things about Vietnamese blue beauty snakes. I knew I liked rat snakes. I knew what went into taking care of them to some degree. And then, of course, I did the rest once I had her at home and I'd set her up.
Yeah.
Also, his thing, I remember just 6 months ago watching him and giving him money. Um, and he was having like a birthday stream or something. And he mentioned someone's like, have you ever considered getting something other than pythons? And he goes, no, I'm green room python. There's a lot of pythons I want. I'm prioritizing pythons. And then now he's talking about he wants a false water cobra, which is not an easy snake to just have. It's not something you can just set up. It fucking needs water. I really hate how much we act like a water bowl is enough for like an aquatic snake.
It's another reason I
A
couldn't
water
just
bowl.
get the one that was
Yeah, go
in.
ahead.
It's another reason
Yeah,
why I couldn't just get the one that was in Extreme Exotics.
right.
No, I definitely.
Because
Even now, I don't think I'm anywhere near like in any form ready to be taking care of anything.
yeah. And the other thing is that like to me, Bluebell needs a place she can soak. Hollyhock needs a place he can soak. I really believe that snakes should always have a place they can soak in,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The fuck are you doing to have a false water cobra just have like a bowl or a like an anaconda just have a bowl or like rainbow boa just having like a bowl? Give them an entire fucking water area that they can swim through.
Yeah.
I mean, you see the anaconda at the zoo. Is it ever on land?
No.
They live in water. Give them water. Hollyhock is a desert snake, and what is he always looking for? His freaking bath, right?
He really likes baths.
And that's his bath. That's his bath. That is not his water bowl because he soaks in it.
Yeah, he treats his water bowl and the bath significantly different.
Yeah. I don't
One
know.
he drinks
It's
from
just
and sometimes spills. The other he makes into a mess.
I didn't send this just to complain about it, but I did want to hear your guys' opinion on how they talk about the snakes. Because yeah, it does really rub me the wrong way. The idea that you're just supposed to go to a reptile show and impulse buy an animal that lives 25 years is just wild to me. Like you can ask Blazer. I have fallen in love with a fish to the point that I don't know if I can go my entire life without owning one. Right, Blazer?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still debating it. And I met that fish in March. I really like the species. I looked into it. It's hardy. It fits me pretty good. But I'm only going to get it if Blazer's there to help me take care of it. And I'm only going to get it if I have like, you know, in like help and if I know it's got a backup plan and this is like one of the easier to take care of fish in the world. And I'm not going to buy it until I've got the water set up, until I've moved where I'm going to be permanently, if I ever get it at all.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, Chaos. I honestly think that the whole impulse buying is how you get so many strays too.
Yeah.
Like if there's a whole cat that where like if a cat shows up and then you decide to keep it, that actually takes a cat out of the environment. And then that cat is, I mean, as long as you're actually properly taking care of them, that cat is now no longer negatively impacting the environment. If it's a stray, I mean. But if you impulse
The
buy
amount of
one and then you
people.
were like, oh, well, I don't want it anymore, and then you just let it go, well, now you just added damage to the environment.
Can I ask Chaos a question in particular, but it's to you too, Blazer? Why do people get cats and then have it live outside 90% of the time? Like they'd only see it like 10% of its life. Do that. What do you even want a pet?
They want the idea of owning a cat, but without any of the actual process of owning a cat. I'll tell you now, though. For example, Faith. Yeah, no, she does not stand being outside.
Every cat I've ever known that's well treated hates being outside.
Yeah,
Like every single one I know that's well taken care of is like, no, fuck this. I know what's out here. Let me back in.
like she'll step out. Like if I like nudge her outside, just so she goes outside for a little bit. She'll be on the porch. She'll like look around, all like nervously, and like the whole like positioning as if she's like ready to hide at any second. And she'll just slowly start turning around and just demand to be let back inside. I don't do that
Uh,
often. I just do it just to see like how her reaction is to outside and to see if she wants to just like sunbathe outside. But no, she much prefers just sunbathing through the window.
I had uh we had three cats. Only one like being outside and she was dumb as bricks and she was only allowed outside on like a being watched type thing. As in like my dad would be doing the weeding and
Yeah.
she would literally be on his part of the grass.
I
Like
yeah.
and even that I we didn't really encourage or ever let her do. It
Yeah.
was more a let's see what she does type thing.
Um
Um
oh, sorry.
but I was gonna say one of our cats was an outdoor cat that became inside and she hated the outdoors with a fucking passion because she's like, I know what's out here. I don't need to be out here. I know what's out here. And then I remember I was holding Spice in my arms and I was holding her outside to like say goodbye to my dad as he went on a work trip or something like that, right?
Yeah.
She was being held and she was digging her claws in like, fuck this. I would like to go back inside, please. She had never been an outdoor cat and she was still like, nope, nope, fuck this. I've heard from Ada. I would like to go in now. And keep in mind, she was in my arms and she loved being held. And I was holding her how she liked to be held, which is like a parrot on your shoulder. That was like her favorite place to be. And she was outside and she was like, no, I want to go back inside. I don't want to be here. Like, if a cat is well taken care of, it typically won't want to be outside. And if you do have a cat that wants to be outside, build it a screen area.
Yeah. Yeah, the reason why I did that, by the way, where I like would nudge her out is just to see if she would be interested in like walks. Because you know how you can walk a cat.
Yeah.
Uh Clearly she does not have any interest in that. I think she might be interested if it were like a fully screened in room. She might be interested in just being
Yeah.
there. But so far though, she's completely uninterested and would much rather prefer I leave her inside.
Can I confess that it like I will say this though. I think our culture promotes impulse buying more. Like the state culture.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it helps that there's a lot of addicts that get into like reptile keeping.
Yeah.
I think that's a big problem of it. I'm like, I don't want to vilify Green Room Python because I like him. I care about him. I think he cares about his snakes. I think this is really showing signs of addiction. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
What do you think, Chaos? Like the way he's talking is like an addict that's like saying they can stop anytime. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like he went from having a strict rule of I'll only own these species to, oh, this is a snake I really like and I always wanted it. And what do you mean by that, Chaos? But you know, I remember less than a year ago him saying he was never gonna get anything other than pythons. And now he seems like somebody getting that high from purchasing rather than thinking ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with that, Chaos. And I do think there is an issue with addicts in this community. I do. And I don't mean that to vilify addicts, but I think that also the community absolutely glorifies addiction too. Because you've seen at reptile shows that people like me, people who want individual animals that they want to focus on, we're the rarity, right?
Yeah.
Laser?
Yeah. I said yeah.
But like that's what I mean. You've been to a reptile show now. What is their attitude like?
It is very um like definitely not the kind of attitude like we have about it, for example.
It's get more, buy more.
Yeah.
And what it should be is, oh, I have excess money. I'm gonna buy another tank. Yeah, but then he swings into, well, I'm gonna get a false water cobra. A false water cobra is not a snake that you get unless you can focus on it. That's just not a snake you buy unless that is your focus. You know,
Yeah.
that's like the snake that gets the most attached to humans. It and corn snakes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think I don't blame green room python for being addicted. I blame the community that he's surrounded by that doesn't stop him.
Yeah.
You know, when his friend came up to him about like, "Hey, is that your new permanent snake? Is that your new permanent snake?" As a joke, that reminded me a lot. So my dad is like, he used to be an alcoholic, and then he's been sober for like
Yeah.
40 years now, stone cold sober, right? And and when he tried to quit, his friends would often goad him on like that, you know? What's one more? What's one more? Come on, man. It's more fun if you drink with us. Otherwise, we feel bad. Come on, what's one more? What's one more? Like that whole attitude is addiction culture,
Yeah.
where they don't let you make that wise decision or that healthy decision. I guess that's all I wanted to say on it. Is like, it is really, really, really hard in the reptile community to not become a hoarder. They're beautiful and I love them. And I don't even think it's the people in the community's fault. Like the community is just so tainted with buy more, get more, buy more, get more, unboxing 30 animals, unboxing like how many. That's why I don't like Wicked Sick Reptiles. He has a bunch of those videos of like unboxing 20 animals, unboxing 50 animals, and it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? These are living creatures. They're not a fucking like. Also, why are you unboxing them? They should be unboxed. I get getting a lot of reptiles at once at a reptile show because it's probably the best place you can get reptiles from. Right, Blazer?
Mm-hmm.
For a lot of people. Obviously, we have our place. But have you ever seen the snake I'm looking for there? No.
Yeah. What are those emotes? Those worms? There's worms now?
Yeah. His name was Wormco.
The wormies.
What do you have against Wormco?
I say I had anything against it. I said the wormies.
But that's all I wanted to say because like I it it's the culture. I mean, Blazer, how much do they encourage you to get more and more and more when you go?
Yeah. It's definitely like constant.
And it becomes such a dick wagging contest too. Oh yeah, I've had a few Vietnamese blue beauties too. Mine's handleable. You have a handleable one? Yeah, because I only have one and I take good care of her. That's why. Because she's not shoved in a tank. She's way too well. She is right now, but that's her choice. She chose that. That's not my fault. I didn't shove her in a tub. You know, I didn't force her into an environment. It's a lot healthier for them if they can look around too. What do you think, Blazer?
It's a lot what?
Healthier for them if they can look around too.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I think I think reptile shows are good because you can, meet the animal and decide if you like the animal. But also look even at how Clint is talking about his false water cobras. It's all about the morph. Even Leafy Street, as much as we love him, when he talks about toes, when he says it's not about the personality, it's about the looks. I think the only one I really, really respect is Worcester Terrariums, boas and buffoonery.
Hmm.
We're like their pets are pets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's stuff I have not agreed with Animals at Home podcast on. There's stuff I have not agreed with boas and buffoonery on. But I respect that their pets are pets with personalities first.
Yeah.
because I have never picked out any of my snakes based on their morphs. The only time I ever did was Chris. And that wasn't because of how she looked or what morph she had. She just had to be amelanistic so that she could match Sweet Pea. And like provably be creamsicle because I can't have their babies going out and being hybrids and people not knowing.
Hmm.
And even then, you know I would have taken a normal home if I didn't fall in love with her. Right?
Yeah.
Every single day I'm so sad I'll never have a normal corn snake. Chaos! Chaos! Chaos, too sad. Turns out 2 amels can't have a normal.
I don't believe that's true. I believe there's life finds a way.
I'm so sad because I really wanted a normal.
Life finds a way. I believe.
You want to know why I really wanted a normal? Would you all like to know?
Hey.
One, I love these animals in the wild and they're gorgeous and I appreciate them for being wild animals. 2, I could tell what locality they were from if I got a normal. Because they all look different based on their biome.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm pretty sure Sweet Pea's in New Jersey and she's a North Carolina, aren't you? Based on how their markings sit on them and their face shapes.
I know nothing about that, so asking me is not the best way to do it. I trust your judgment, though.
I'll show you later. Goodbye.
I trust your judgment.
I don't know. I'm gonna go though, so you can hit play.
Okay. Why? All right, I need to switch back to the other thing so I don't lose the thing. There. Oh wait, no, I think it's been long enough. I don't need to do this anymore. Alright.
Yet. So we'll see if I can rehome this right now. Otherwise, it's going to be a pain. It won't be a big deal. Like, it's not going to be a problem for the snake. The snake will have a home. I would just have to bring a 4x2x2 home from the show and set it up and do all that, which I don't really want to have to do.
I do.
Clint, after handling this snake,
Yes.
Tell me what you just said about this beautiful snake.
I love her.
Yeah, go ahead and take her if you want, because
but
I only have one hand.
I don't know where I would put her.
You don't know where you would put her. You have an entire reptile facility, and you don't know where you would put her. That says something about an adult blue beauty.
Yes.
They require a lot of space.
They require a lot of space.
I don't have a reptile facility, as you know.
Well, I think you've got a better one than most.
I have my house. I use my entire house, which is not large. But
She's so rad.
the fact that she is rad. You're still thinking about her, though, right?
Oh, I still love her.
You're still considering it, or you're not? Have you decided no?
I shouldn't.
I know you should.
If I knew for sure I had a place for her when I got there.
But that's the thing, right?
That's the thing for
this
me.
is not a snake.
Yeah.
Like this is not a big snake right now, but it's also not a snake that just curls up like a python, right? They're not
Right.
going to just sit in a hide. That's the issue. This is a snake that needs. So if I end up with.
Back. My audio's on, right?
Yes.
I'm just here to say nothing bad. First of all, I really like that Clint was like, look at how nice she is instead
Yeah.
of look at how pretty.
Yeah.
Because guess what? She's not that pretty.
Wow.
Well, I mean, like, okay,
Rude. No, rude. I see how it is. Rude.
marking wise, she's pretty gray.
Rude.
Hold on. I mean this in a good way. Just the fact that he's obsessed with her personality is nice. But also, I wanted to point out, holy crap, Bluebell's really black, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's like really melanistic. Huh.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at this snake and I saw her tail. You see how pale that snake's tail is?
Mm-hmm.
Bluebell's has always been black, remember?
Yeah.
Bluebell's turning into a really pretty dark blue color, isn't she?
Yeah.
Holy shit, she's gorgeous. Really, she was gorgeous.
Wow.
I knew she was pretty. I don't know the standard for them at all.
Why does the standard matter?
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, no, what I meant was I didn't
Oh.
know that like her markings were so distinct and bright.
Yeah.
Again, no, isn't there like science that says that the more content a snake is, the prettier it is?
Yeah.
Like actual science.
That's usually
Yeah,
how it is for animals in general.
yeah. So like I'm really curious to see how this Vietnamese Blue Beauty shows up later because we know she's going to be well taken care of. And I want
Mm-hmm.
to see if she looks different too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. Um, Vietnamese Blue Beauties are really cool though, because it is kind of like, let's see what you turn into, because they do all change a lot. They're very, very different looking from each other. I am in complete awe of like this beautiful blue. She's dark. I mean, Blazer can vouch for me. How dark is Bluebell now?
Really dark.
She's like this like dark grayish blue. Yeah. Um, as opposed to being like the really vivid bright blue.
Yeah.
It really makes her cute though, because she's got like that like maroon mouth too, instead of the like pink.
Yeah.
And you can really see her markings, but her black pops. She has very distinct black. That makes you wonder if she's got melanistic in her. That would be cool. Not because like morph really doesn't matter to me, but like because I have two albinos, you know,
Yeah.
to have a melanistic one too. Not actually melanistic, but you know, melanistic leaning, because I'm not gonna get another one. I'm not breeding her. That's not the point.
Yeah.
But it's also cool because it does make me wonder like where she would be in the wild. That's what I think the most when I see their markings. Because you'll also notice she doesn't really like. I've heard that they like to bask, but I've noticed the darker ones don't. So I do think she's probably more of a cave dweller. She seems more addicted to rocks and things.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I just said yeah.
Well, I mean, like with her behavior, she always wants to be kind of hidden. She likes dark a lot. Like if I hold her, she loves to be held. She's not that she dislikes people. She wants to watch you, but she wants dark when she's watching you, right?
Yeah.
That's all I had to say. I just was looking at this beautiful Vietnamese blue beauty snake who acts a lot like Bluebell actually when I got her. That really polite little lady, little
Mm-hmm.
Miss Manners. And honestly, I'm wondering if Vietnamese blue beauty snakes ended up like end up going to better homes because they are so ornery that like the friendly ones get prioritized for their personality over their looks.
Hmm.
Because I'm thinking that's probably why he took this female. Because look at how she's handled. Like she's really reacting a lot like Bluebell does to being handled.
Yeah. Um.
I am
Anyway,
so excited to see Bluebell become a big girl. Go ahead.
I don't mean to like rush you or anything. Uh, just that it has been like
Yes, sir.
almost almost an hour, and we're only 8 minutes in the video.
Okay, we'll watch the video.
I know. I
I don't
know.
know. I realized how pretty Bluebell was when I saw this snake. Not that she is pretty.
Yeah, you're fine.
That's not what I mean. It's just like, wow, Bluebell's markings have always been really defined. And I'm realizing that isn't the norm. She's got very, very, very black markings, like very black.
Yeah, I've seen.
And she
I've
just,
handled her.
I'm
She is.
telling everybody else too.
She will be handled again. That is not a
But
choice.
it's a threat. It's
Yes,
not
that
a,
is a threat. I know Bluebell
she
can't hear
is
me right now,
gorgeous.
but she will. She must be prepared for. She must stand ready for my arrival.
Chaos, she's stunning. She's so gorgeous. She's got like the most distinct black you'll ever see. I'm thinking of doing a stream when Blazer's here where we make the bed and everything, and then I will actually have the camera on and show you guys the snakes if you're okay with that. Like a live stream actually showing them off.
I will be out of frame the whole time.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. The point is that it's to show everybody else
Yeah.
what they look like, what they act like.
Yeah.
And you can see them in real time. Like I know you guys have seen it, but wow, she's a stunner. She's so pretty. And I think a lot of her beauty is just her sheer elegance. I don't think she's ever prettier than when she gets annoyed at you and she does that like slow turn to look at you. You know what I'm talking about? Or when she's, I think the other moment when she's prettiest actually is when she's like excited and she turns to look at you all excited. When she's like deciding she wants to rub against you, that's also really so beautiful. Just whenever she shows her personality. And to be clear, I don't mean I like when she's uncomfortable. I like when she's annoyed because she feels confident enough to be annoyed. She's not angry, she's annoyed. She's not scared, she's annoyed. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because obviously you all know that I adjust and I make her comfy. That's all I had to say. Like I love when she feels like she can tell me what she wants. I love it less when she whips me across the face, though. But I definitely don't enjoy that as much. You were there for that, Blazer. What did you think of that?
It was funny.
Yes. She's 5 feet long now, Chaos. 5 feet of Snick. All right, I'll let you go. I gotta hydrate. You gotta hydrate. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get water and lay down. And Chaos will be like, "Wow, Julia, good job," and I'll be like, "Yay, thank you, Chaos." Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Alright. Let me switch. Actually, no, I can just leave because I don't need to do the thing. Yeah. Ow. Ow. I think I have a cut in my nose or something.
With this snake by Sunday night.
There'll be some Bob Bledsoe DNA on its teeth.
That's true because it did bite me 3 times.
It might not be done
so far. And
she's not done.
yeah, she's. Hang on, let's see. So, you know, this snake needs a relatively large cage.
She's had enough of that. She's like, it's disgusting. I've tried it.
Well, right, it is disgusting. All right, it's Saturday night. I'm going home with a Vietnamese blue beauty that I can't keep. LA Pet Fair Day 2. I'm on my way.
Oh, it's
Here's
LA.
the plan. I got to be a snake salesman today. I wore a collared shirt, so I look professional. I either need to sell the snake for what I paid for it, which is a screaming deal, or trade the snake for one that I can keep right now without having to bring home an additional cage. Hey, while I'm driving to the show, let me tell you about my new podcast,
No.
Alien Cast platforms on YouTube. Anyway, we talk about all sorts of,
No.
but I tell stories of kids, parents, good time with it. We have a new episode every week, and there's
Still
a
talking
full
about it.
community that's being built around it. People seem to be enjoying it. Anyway, if you're not already listening to or watching the podcast, we've got about 20 episodes up. So
I've wanted to
you know,
run a
there's enough to
podcast, I'll be
binge.
honest.
This is it, by the way. That's a little sticker for it. So check it out if you haven't already, and I'd love to know what you think. Okay, I'm here. This is an hour before the show even opens. The vendors are setting up right now, and I'm just going down the rows that I know have interesting snakes to see what I could possibly try to trade for. I also have some vendors in mind that I know I'm going to talk to about this, but I just, while people are setting
I
up and
definitely
while
have,
I
like, a
can't
scratch in
really
my
talk
nose.
to
I
them
can
right
feel,
now
like,
because they're so
pain
busy,
I move
I'm
my
just
nose in
going
a
to
certain
kind
way.
of make a plan, and we'll see what we can do with this. The one person
What is
that I
that?
am going to bother real fast before he gets too busy is Dan Malari. Dan, here's my issue right now. Okay. This Blue Beauty that I have, I bought at the auction last night, and I can't keep this thing. I need to trade it with somebody for a snake that I can keep. You have white lip pythons. You've got a whole clutch of captive hatched white lip pythons.
Ugh.
Are you willing to trade me?
I think I need to pass.
You're gonna pass on. All right, all right. I thought he was gonna pass. It would not be a good trade for him, and I knew it. But man, I love a white lip python, and it'd be an awesome trade.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah,
It has to be a male because it was donated at the auction, yeah?
it's a female.
Oh, someone donated a female?
Yeah. Riley donated female.
Okay, well that explains it then.
What? Say it. What's the?
Usually people at the auctions are just males. Here, have this male.
Right.
You know, like low value donations to US
Right.
art.
So the fact that it's a female is a good deal.
That was a really nice honorable move on Riley's part.
Yeah. Riley's been keeping this. He didn't breed this, but he's been keeping it for a while. It's his buddies, and he's had it in a bioactive thing. All right, well, let me know if you change your mind.
Okay.
That's what you say, right? When you're selling things, you say, let me know if you change your mind.
Yeah, that's the polite thing to do.
I think so. Thanks, pal. Appreciate it.
Creature.
All you. Have fun.
Guys, Mike Roscoe is handing me the biggest king rat snake I've ever seen. His name is Mr. Chow. My gosh, keeled scales on a giant snake are ridiculous.
Oh, that's
They're
interesting.
just, oh man, he's so cool. Mike just said it, and it's true. He's the size of an adult blackhead. Mike, you said he's 10 years old?
He's 10 years old.
This really makes me want a king rat snake. I'm not gonna get one. I've already got a Blue Beauty that I have to get rid of. But come on.
Don't say
Keeled
that.
scales on a giant snake. I never
I'll
realized
fight you.
how into that I am. But clearly I am. It's rad. You guys want to feel this snake?
Yeah,
Pretty incredible. It feels like it has a normal plate almost.
that's awesome.
Is that nuts?
Yeah.
I've got Glenn at Glenn Reptiles here, and I got Ozzy from Glenn, my little rough scale python. But he also has this 100-flower rat snake that I've never seen before, and they're absolutely
What?
beautiful. And I wanted to ask if I could trade for that, but then I learned that they get the same size as a Vietnamese Blue Beauty, so it's not gonna matter. But Glenn, would you trade me this little rough scale python for the Vietnamese Blue Beauty?
For you, I would love to do that.
I know you would. I know you'd love to. I know you would.
But I can't really use a Vietnamese Blue Beauty.
And it's also probably not a good trade.
It's not a good trade financially.
I get it.
But
I get it.
emotionally, I would love to do it for you.
I totally understand. It would just be great to have a female rough scale python for my male. So thanks for showing me, though. You always have the coolest snakes in your booth, and it's fun to see them.
Appreciate it.
All right,
What
I'm
is
gonna
a
move on and
1,000
try to see if I can get rid of
flower-
this Vietnamese blue beauty.
Good luck.
Thanks.
What he said. Look at them. Creatures. More creatures. Ah. I blow those again.
Guys, here's
Sorry.
two adult blue beauties. Probably not tame because they're usually not. But there's my hand next to them. They get real big. My guess is that these are 7 feet if we stretch them out, Mike.
Every bit of 7 feet.
Every bit of 7 feet. So they're thin but super long, and they need a lot of room.
This one closer to the camera is
Arboreal
protecting
space.
the other
Yeah,
one.
Huge cages for these guys.
I've got Warren here with Bushveld Reptiles, and I've got a marble house snake. This is the latest mutation of house snakes, right?
That's right. That's
Warren?
the
Okay.
newest, hottest mutation in house.
Now here's the thing. This is a snake that I want. It is $7,500. Okay. Now
Whoa.
what? So this is $7,500 snake.
I'm saying whoa to the image
Now here's
that you said.
the other possible one. This one's also $7,500. This is a KZN red Bushveld albino, and that's a really cool albino.
Oh yes, this is our own line of albino that's not compatible with the other existing lines, and it could be argued to be the true amenalistic albino. It's got extremely red eyes. The whole pupil in the eye are orange and they glow. It's just a spectacular example of an albino.
So either one of these is $7,500. Now, Warren, I want to make a deal with you on one of these, and I don't even care which one. Just either one is fine. Hang on, I'm going to get this in and then I'll explain my deal, because I think you're going to really like this. Last night, I purchased a Vietnamese Blue Beauty rat snake at the auction. Now, if you look, this is a $6,000 snake. Okay, it says right here on the lid, $6,000. Now, those are $7,500. What I'm willing to offer you is that $6,000 Blue Beauty plus this pile of 20s in my pocket. This whole thing would be yours for just one of these African house snakes. And remember, this is a $6,000 animal.
As tempting as that big sweaty pile of cash and that 600 with an extra zero drawn in black.
Come on, that's not an extra.
Looks to me, I'm gonna have to respectfully pass.
Okay, so it's a skit here.
Albino.
A respectful pass. Okay.
Respectful pass.
Well, at least it was respectful. This isn't that sweaty, just so you know. These are the US ARC folks right here that we're supporting when I buy a snake like this. You guys, fun auction last night. Thank you. Phil or Vanessa, do either of you want to buy a Blue Beauty Vietnamese rat snake?
I only buy $8,000 Blue Beauties, so $6,000.
This one's a $6,000 one. Yeah, yeah.
I buy $8,000
Yeah.
Blue Beauties. If you buy one of those, come back.
Okay.
I'm just seeing a zero on there.
I
can't see the blue.
Yeah, well, there was an extra zero added because I was trying to scam Warren.
Oh my goodness. I get that as jokes, but still. At least you could have tried with like a blue marker. More creatures.
Guys, one of the things that I really want, and I've been looking for a while, but they're very expensive, is a diamond python. And Robert here at Moss Family Adventures has diamond pythons. Robert, you were at the auction last night when I purchased this. I'm just wondering, because they are the same color basically, would you be willing to trade me this Vietnamese Blue Beauty for a diamond python?
So, Vietnamese Blue Beauty for a diamond python?
Yes.
Shed?
No, the actual snake.
Oh,
not the shed.
But I think, like, value-wise, that's pretty close, right?
Do you think it is?
I don't know.
Okay. Have you noticed though? Do you see the
Again
price
with
on
the
lid here?
skits. They're doing
the
these
price
skits
is pretty
intentionally.
impressive.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
I
this
didn't mean
is
to insult you.
Right. This is $6,000. Robert, are you
No, it's a
passing on this deal?
beautiful animal. I think I'm passing. This is a beautiful animal.
It is beautiful. I'd love to
I think
keep
you
it.
should keep it.
I'd love to keep it. I don't have room for a Blue Beauty.
Yeah, well, but in diamond python you do?
Yes.
Oh.
I do.
I see.
Here's the thing. A diamond python gets as big, if not bigger, than a blue beauty, but they don't move around nearly as much. These snakes need a massive arboreal setup.
Yeah.
Diamond pythons love to sit and soak up the heat, or more likely the cool.
Definitely coming from that South Australian area.
They like to soak up the coolness.
I wish you all the luck in the world.
There's
coming out.
cold basking?
Thanks, Robert. I appreciate you considering it seriously, though.
Oh, absolutely.
And let me know if you change your mind.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
You're not a hard guy to spot.
Yeah, no, right.
I want to know what the snakes are, the ones that they have like a bunch of them all together. What do I think?
I'm at
About
Farmhouse Reptiles with
Soupy
Robert.
does?
We're going to talk about water monitors here for a second.
Zoom.
But first, I want to thank the channel sponsors, Lane Labs and the Royals Project. And we'll scroll
Oh,
the Horde
Cold
of Keepers.
Bask.
Those are the
Oh.
folks who help out on patreon.com/greenroompythons. I appreciate them. But look at this. Robert, you have this little baby water
No,
monitor.
don't send an army
And
after.
this is the Guru Morph.
Yes, and
Right?
it's a Guru 100% head albino.
Did you say T negative?
It's just head albino. So
Head albino.
Yeah, so it was a.
What is that creature on his back?
To a Guru.
It's fine, you guys. Don't even worry.
Look
Don't
at
even
it.
worry. It's fine.
It's just chilling on his
all right,
back.
so
What is
This
this?
is head albino.
What is
but
this? Is this a
you
good
also
sign
have
or a
the
bad
world's
sign that
first
it's just chilling like
Guru
this?
albino.
Yeah, the world's first.
Right there. I'm
get it out for you guys.
Oh, you will get it out?
Yeah,
Oh, I got some B-roll of it because I didn't think we were
I
getting
don't think
it
it
out,
wants
but
to come off.
apparently we're getting it out.
Look how much he's
I'm
struggling
a
to.
big fan of water monitors. As you
He's
guys
still
probably
fighting. Oh,
know.
there he goes.
I'm going to put this little squirrely guy back. Here's the albino Guru. Hey, little one. How socialized do you feel this blizzard
very,
is right
very
now?
social. So when I
Yeah.
got it in from West Carter, it was just ridiculously social. She's epic to work with.
I love how you handed her to me and she immediately kind of flipped her head around. She's like, who's holding me? Like, they're so curious.
They are.
You know? So
No,
let me
stop
ask
sending
you, I have
armies.
a Vietnamese blue beauty that I got at the auction last night that I'm looking to trade. I don't know what the value on something like this would be, but would this be maybe a 1-to-1 trade that we could do?
I would probably need about like 80 of these.
80 of them.
Yeah, I don't know exact price of these, but this is a very, I would say close to right now. If I were to contemplate letting it go, it would be over 100 grand.
Over 100 grand. Wow. Because it's a world's first.
World's first.
Yeah.
You can only get one world's first.
Yeah. That's so it would not be a 1-to-1 trade.
No, it wouldn't be a one-to-one trade.
So that's another respectful pass on the trade.
But yeah, this was produced by
Why
West
do you guys
Carter
have
and Sunshine
armies?
State Sulfurs, and it's a joint collab with Stephen Brazil, and I'm truly grateful to have this in our breeding program.
Yeah. And how long until this female would be ready to breed?
I would say 2 years.
Okay. And she's what now? How?
She hatched February 24th.
Yeah.
So you
Cool.
know, we're what, like a few months in
Yeah. Nice. All right. I'm going to give her back to you before
you want to take her home.
Before I want to take her home, yeah. Robert, somebody came up to me yesterday and said that she had purchased an ice dragon from you in the morning.
Yes.
You probably know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
And I didn't know what that was. And so this is an ice dragon.
Yes.
Will you tell me what ice dragon means?
So Ice Dragon is a teen egg. It's a type 2 teen egg, which there's a couple different visual
So we're talking
representations.
T negative albino is what this is, meaning just albino. It's albino. Okay. And so do we just call it ice because it's albino, or does it have another morph in it?
No, it's still a type 2, but there's just different lineage, so you get different visual representations.
So it's a lineage
Yeah,
of it's a
This
lineage of
creature.
albino. I'm gonna get some B-roll, but there's some really bright oranges coming out on this lizard. And this is a regular Asian water monitor.
I have
So
to
we're
double
talking
check my
massive
phone
size.
every time just in case I got an
Yes?
email saying that
Like
"Oh,
60 pounds.
the
Yeah, right
YouTube
now,
AI
ballpark,
being
we're
stupid.
Okay.
both male, but my females tend to be a lot smaller. They tend to stay between 4 to 5 feet, and the males do tend to get up there.
Now in water monitors, are the males bigger because they combat one another?
Yes.
Okay. That's cool. I didn't know that. Amazing. What a cool animal. Robert, thanks for showing me your stuff.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate you coming by. It's always great to see you.
Great to see you as well. Blue Beauty for a two-headed anaconda?
I don't know, man. We might have to throw in a couple other your snakes too.
What are we saying a two-headed anaconda is worth? In dollars.
Oh, that is actually a two-headed.
Honestly, it's probably.
I
at
thought
least
it was.
250,
Oh.
300K.
Yeah, because it's a year old now, and it's healthy.
Yeah, she's doing great.
So again, not a one-to-one trade.
I don't know.
I thought
see
those
you got some
didn't
nice
live
stuff at
long.
the house, so
I do.
We'll talk later.
Well, I can't trade any of mine. Mine are each worth 200 grand to me.
What was that one? Stomach isn't split. But what about the heads?
I'm back at Moss Family Adventure because Robert had an idea. We're not going to trade for the diamond python.
I just don't think it's going to happen this time.
Right. But as you know, I've been looking for a jungle carpet python for a long time.
Yeah?
And tell me what you were telling me. You've got some jungles at home?
I do. I have some jungles at home, so they're not ready to go yet. These guys have just
I'm
had their
concerned.
first shed. They need to get
Do they have two
started out.
brains?
We make sure that they're all eating frozen thalled, guaranteed at room temperature.
Do they have two brains and
Nice.
or is it like
what I
half
said
of
is that
each?
I think I can make a trade with you, but it's going to be for the third pick of the litter, because I've already got somebody that's wanting a pair.
Okay.
So the third pick of the litter, and I think that you
Do
want
they have
the
different
female, is that right?
personalities?
I do, yeah.
Because
Like
we
each
wanted to
head
see
has
how
a
they
different
interact with everybody
personality?
else in the green room.
Yeah, it's, I like to get females because, here's the thing, males generally, depending on the species, but males oftentimes are smaller, which is cool, but the females can roam together when they're bigger. So I think I want a female jungle.
Definitely, and it's important for us whenever we co-have those animals that we do all females as well. So I agree with you.
Yeah. And I'm not co-having them, but they do roam around together. And also, jungles aren't that big anyway. They're not
They're
a massive
one of the smaller
snake.
subspecies.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah, you think that's cool?
Yeah, I think that's cool. But let me see those parents again.
You had to see it?
Because
All right,
these are super high yellow parents. So these babies are going to be really cool.
Yes, so check
Here,
this out.
Let me show you. Hang on.
All right, so here is mom.
So that's mom. Man, look at that. Those blacks are so dark.
Yeah, really nice, vibrant yellows. And then here's dad. Dad's a zebra.
Nice.
So you'll also have to decide whether you want just a normal jungle or a jungle zebra.
Oh, right. You know what? I think I want a normal jungle.
Do you
I've
want to
always
switch
liked
to the other
pattern of a
video?
normal jungle.
Me too.
Better, yeah.
Good choice.
And these came from a friend of yours, right?
Yes. So
Yeah.
we have breeders who work with us that they send us babies immediately out of the egg.
Right.
So while they're dad and mom, we're going to be while they hatch them, Stacy and I are dad and mom.
Right. I gotcha. Yeah, that's cool. Those look awesome.
Thank you.
I'm excited
I
about
think
this.
Me too, man.
So you're gonna take the Blue Beauty today. We'll talk, and you'll send me a jungle when they're ready.
Absolutely. And here, look, just to show good faith, I've got a prize for you.
Oh, okay.
So we're
Good faith. Just
hang on. You know what? Maybe not instead of the jungle. Maybe we'll just do some jambalaya. How about that?
No, I want the jambalaya, but I still want the jungle
Oh,
also.
okay, I guess. Jambalaya and a jungle. How about that?
Where'd you get a box of Ragin' Cajun jambalaya?
From my hometown. So this is.
Oh, you brought it?
Yeah, I brought it from Louisiana. So this is from the town right next to mine.
I love it.
Yeah, but you'll have to send me some back after you've cooked
After I've made it, of course. I'll send you a plastic bag.
Yeah,
of
that
it.
should work.
Dude, awesome.
What
Look
even
at that.
is
I traded
jambalaya
for,
exactly?
Jungle Carpet Python and Raging Cajun Jambalaya from Robert's hometown. Love it.
Are you going for a plug with Raging Cajun? Is that?
Yeah, it's a yeah. Hopefully I'll get
They can't have it, of
Hopefully I'll get a
course.
sponsorship. Thanks so much for taking that snake. That's a load off. That was
It
stressful.
was super
man.
kill
I was
me,
stressful
not just
all day.
normal
I'm
kill me.
trying to
And now I have a Vietnamese blue beauty.
I know. You know,
Wow, you're just making me realize.
here's the great thing. You, first of all, you immediately have room for it, and you
Oh.
also will find it a really good home because I imagine you're not going to keep it
We have
forever.
a huge community
Yeah,
that
yeah.
we've kept up with. So yeah, there's going to be somebody in there, and I might have already told somebody that the famous blue beauty from this video is going to be available. So.
Nice. I love it. All right, brother. That's
Look
it.
at spices, too.
Check out the
Okay.
podcast if you get a chance. Thanks for watching. See you next week.
There, we know what happens. Now we, I'll put up the other video. Excuse me. Ugh. Yeah, I'm sad Clinton would take it. Though it'd be really interesting if so the implication of that video was he wasn't going to keep it. Somebody was going to take it. What if the person who takes it ends up being Clint? It might be too what's it called? Too optimistic, but yeah.
Jumping spiders are smart. So smart that they can even bond with humans, and for the past 500 days I've been raising my tiny spider, Earl. But her time is running out, so in this final phase of her life, I'm going to try to give her the one thing she's been missing, a chance to be a mother. But if this doesn't work, she'll never have a family of her own. When Earl entered my life, she was tiny enough to make my fingernail look big. She ate well and grew quickly, and almost gave me a heart attack on more than one occasion. But just 2 weeks into our journey, she trusted me enough to allow me to hold her.
Look at it.
Earl was growing up fast, and after going through her final molt, she was ready to enter the next phase of life, and this would be with her mustache-bearing boyfriend, Toe Jam. But this story was about to take an unexpected turn. Toe Jam was a brave spider, which he demonstrates perfectly by charging in, mustache first, into the danger zone that is Earl's personal space. At this point, she would either eat him or mate with him, and there was no way of knowing which one she would choose. After throwing some of his best shapes, it was clear that Toe Jam's seduction was working, and I was sure that Toe Jam and Earl were on the first step to becoming parents.
I'm concerned.
But just 2 days after they met, Toe Jam was no longer of this earth.
Why?
And to make matters worse, I now know that there will be no babies. Here's why. Male jumping spiders have their romance tools, which are these pedipalps right next to their faces. After Earl's final molt, she developed her epigene underneath her tummy. Now this bit is important, because for a pairing to work, she has to roll her tummy over to allow Toe Jam's pedipalp in. When I went back through the footage, I could see clearly that at no point did Earl ever allow Toe Jam in. That means that Toe Jam and Earl never mated. And while this is a double whammy of bad news for Toe Jam, Earl's story was just beginning.
I'm concerned.
It has been 30 days since the death of Toe Jam, and over 200 days since our journey started. And even though this spider's brain is the size of a poppy seed, she still trusts me and will let me hold her. For this last phase of Earl's life, I decided to build her one final terrarium, somewhere she could raise a family of her own. But time is not on our side, because Earl is getting older, so right behind this chickpea is someone very special. Ever since someone told me that male jumping spiders have mustaches, I cannot unsee it, so you have my word that any male jumping spiders in my future videos will be named after men with wonderful mustaches. So I would like you to meet Thomas Magnum, Dr. Richard Burke, Mr. Tom Selleck. We are poised for take 2 on this tiny spider family, but of course, things were not going to go to plan.
Oh no.
For such tiny creatures, jumping spiders have a lot of personality. Tom Selleck is a very different spider to Toe Jam. Where Toe Jam would charge in and think later, Tom Selleck seems almost romantic in his demeanour. Which is funny because Earl is totally disinterested in him. No matter what Tom Selleck does, it does not work on Earl, and there may be a reason for this. Female jumping spiders are choosy about who they mate with. They judge males based on the quality of their courtship, sometimes appearing to hold out for a better dancer, which, to be fair, is exactly what Earl seems to be doing. Tom Selleck's first attempt didn't work, and neither did his second, and neither did his third, and it would appear that the absolute hunk in real life does not carry the same weight in the spider world. But just as I thought that this was going to be a failure, something quite unexpected happened. 220 days have passed since the start of our journey, and about 7,000 days since I first got the internet. But what is truly mind-blowing is the amount of data breaches that have happened in that.
Oh, dang it. It's this. Yeah, I see the images. It's comments. It's comments related to the previous video. And the way people behave. Yeah, they've convinced themselves it's basically normal, yeah.
Plan. There's
When it's
even a
not.
30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it risk-free.
Excuse me.
Right, let's get back to Earl because there has been an unexpected development. The two most dangerous parts of a jumping spider's life are her final molt and when she lays her egg sac. On both occasions, she spins a thick web, crawls inside, and will go for potentially weeks without food, with a strong possibility that she won't make it out at all.
What? Oh, dude. Yeah.
Over the next few days, Earl begins to do something behind this leaf, but I can't get a clear look at her. I can see movements and that cute little face, but it's only when the leaf moves, revealing a thick web, that I knew what had happened. But this doesn't make any sense because I know that she never successfully mated with Tojam or Tom Selleck. Earl climbs in, sealing herself off from the outside world, entering an unexpected yet highly dangerous time in her life.
Excuse me?
Thank you for that, Tom Selleck. Earl has been inside her web for 10 days, and it's not lost on me that losing her at this point would be a catastrophe. I've been through every stage of life with her, from her first fly to her first boyfriend, all the way up to today. Every morning I checked her terrarium hoping to see that little face again, and on the morning of day 265, I breathed a colossal...
This isn't meant as an insult towards your stripper. For some reason, this makes me think of a caveman looking at terrariums for the first time.
Again, and on the morning of day 265, I breathed a colossal sigh of relief, because hanging there, upside down, under the warmth of a light, is Earl. The good news is that she's safe and sound, but the bad news is that there isn't a single baby in sight, and it doesn't stop there. Because Tom Selleck joins Tojam in that big web in the sky. But like Tojam, part of him will always be with us. As the weeks and months passed by, Earl went about her life as if nothing had ever happened. After Toe Jam and Tom Selleck, I couldn't help but think, is Earl ever going to have a family? Or am I chasing something that is never going to happen? She rejects any male advances, and I must say I am proud she's a strong female, but I thought it would be easier than this. For Earl's family tree to have any chance, I'm going to give this one more try, but this time I'm going to set the mood, because, to be fair, I would not want to do it in a film canister. And
Oh
as
my
promised,
goodness.
I would like you to meet David Seaman, who, much like his human counterpart, turns out to be quite reliable. There was not a single moment in my life where I thought I'd be narrating an X-rated scene between a spider named after an England goalkeeper and another named after a video game character, but here we are. And this turned out to be the most important dance of this entire series.
Oh.
Consider this a pre-warning, it's about to get steamy.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
David Seaman has achieved what those before him were unable to do. Earl has accepted him, and for the next 3 minutes, David Seaman and Earl officially mate, and this journey has reached an all-time high. But we are dealing with Earl here, and even though this is clearly a successful pairing, there was yet one more problem.
Uh-oh.
Earl is 500 days into our journey. She is the oldest jumping spider that I've ever known, and with that comes the problem.
Oh.
Female jumping spiders can store sperm for months, waiting for the right moment to use it. But they also have a window to use it, and now, 500 days in, it seems that Earl has chosen not to use it. The likelihood is that she will never have babies, with this journey ending in a way that I did not want. But there is something I want to be straight with you about, because it would have been easy to get hold of an egg sac and pretend that Earl did lay it to give this video the payoff I so badly wanted. But telling her story exactly as it happened was the only way to be fair to Earl and to you. This is not the ending we wanted, but there is some good news. Because as a way to immortalise Earl, I asked one of my favourite artists to create a design I could put on some t-shirts, so if you'd like one you can head to my new store. And of course, Earl had to make the front cover of my third book, which you can pre-order in the description.
Aww.
And as one last nod to this tiny spider, here she is next to an AirPod, and here she is next to an avocado. Thanks Earl, it's been a wild ride.
Oh. Okay, sorry. This just made me laugh because it's just like this feels like such a meme caption. Like if it was just like incredible high IQ, sure, but for some reason impossibly high IQ. She loved her human babies. Thank you for not lying to us. I'm crying right now. They didn't have to do my goat toe jam like that. As a single woman with no kids that is aging, I can relate to her a lot. Oh. That was like the latest one, right? Yeah. Okay. I don't think I don't think that's an option for mammals. But anyway, I should probably switch over to this trim. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we did this. Yeah, we got this done. Oh no. Dang it, I forgot. Freaking platoon. Freaking gunsmoke. Look how little progress we're making, like pain. Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, I know. You want to see something disappointing? This is disappointing, alright? Look in here. 11 people have participated. And even Bladewell, the leader, the platoon leader, was late. And then everyone else has done nothing. I need to get out of here. I need to dip out of here. I have to do it after the... Ooh, this is good. Fixed damage though? Oh wait, I don't think fixed damage is something that happens often. Dang. Okay, this one I could use. This one is fixed damage, so it's like, I don't know how I'd get this one to work when it's hydro and physical. I am very concerned. I am very worried now. What do you mean you didn't want me to worry? Excuse me? I am actively horrified. I'm extremely, extremely horrified. And I'm extremely, extremely concerned. I don't know what to do. Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. Well, I gotta figure out a good team for this. Hydro Drain is like whatever. I can just slap in freaking like 3 Hydro units. I'm sorry. Don't watch them. Don't watch them anymore. If it impacts you this much, do not watch them anymore. It's better off you don't. Hmm. Exactly, yeah. Oh. I didn't read. I thought it was Hydro debuff on the enemy. They would receive 20% more damage. I guess I could use this one. Okay. Before I do, can I make her stronger? Do I have enough? So close. So close. I need 3k more. Do I have any pieces I could get rid of? Maybe because value individuals and consent. Like, yeah, if you wave your arms around a fragile snake, which blue beauties are, they're going to freak out. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Actually, hold on. I might be able to get some extra ones from the... I do think that they're like 9 times out of 10, it's just not treated right. Oh, there's the other stuff. Okay. Yeah. Also, what was this about? I already knew you weren't in Linus. Oh. Okay. Is that why? I mean, I can read your name. What do you mean? I can read your name. Excuse me? They weren't dispatched. Okay, thanks, game. Nah, it'd take too long. I just go in with what I got. Wait, I might have had enough for one more level for, just one more level, okay. Gotcha. I did a... She's never met a grouchy hognose despite the fact that everybody says they're grouchy. She's never met a mean or aggressive blue beauty despite everybody saying beauty. All the things of people saying something is mean or aggressive when it comes to reptiles she's never met. I mean, I guess she technically gives those buffs. What do you mean the job thingy happened? You think? This team can probably work. It changed. They said they can't do orientation on the 20th anymore. They have to do it on 27th. So I have to wait another 5 days. Oh my leg. Ow. I moved bad. Oh no. I moved bad again. I'll hydrate. I will hydrate. Time for the pain that is this game. Ugh. My legs, everything, pain. Good.
配信開始
Okay.
No,
What happened?
I die.
What?
I perish. Goodbye.
Are you like, is the audio on?
Yeah,
Okay. What happened?
I die.
No, that's not not an acceptable answer. You need to use your big boy words.
I perish.
Those are not your big boy words.
I have met the finality of
Articulate,
my lifespan.
articulate what happened. First of all, those aren't big boy words. Those are you attempting to sound like big boy words. Um, articulate what happened to your
Myself,
leg.
as an individual, have acquired the fate known as true entropy
Alas,
and return once again to the universe.
I have hit the end of my existential existence on this earth and must now ascend. I have expired. Yes, we get it. What happened?
I die.
What? All right, that's it. Chaos, can I eat him?
Now!
If she says yes, you gotta tell me. I'm not looking at the channel.
She said no.
Did you actually say no, Chaos? Can you screenshot if you said no and send
Look,
it to me?
she said yes to saying no. You said, did you actually say no? And then she said yes.
She said, damn me that she said I could eat you. Okay, good.
Ah!
Like, I mean, look at this man. I would like to point out this man is like, can I? You may not think you can. I want everybody to know that just yesterday we watched a whole bunch of videos of meme channels, right? We watched meme channels where Blazer was like, oh, can I do this? Can I do this? About like people launching an ATV 50 feet in the air or like diving under the water with a jet ski. Can I do this? Can I do this? That he like twists his leg wrong and he's like, I'm dying.
I die. Goodbye.
Oh my god. No. No death for you.
Why?
You haven't earned it.
Rude. Yes, I have.
You're a big boy. You want me to put your leg in a splint?
No.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna call your bluff and I'm gonna say that
Why
if I
won't you
was
let
a
me
vampire,
die?
I'm gonna say that if I was a vampire, if you plan on dying, then at the very least you should let me eat you.
No.
Not that I'm a vampire.
Yes,
I
you
would
are.
harm
You are a vampire.
You have literally no proof of that.
You are literally a vampire.
Prove it.
You are literally a vampire.
What proof do you have that I'm a vampire?
You exist.
That's not proof at all.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes.
Just because I exist, you exist too, does that mean you're a vampire?
You're a vampire.
You vampire? Am I a vampire? What evidence do you have of my vampirism?
You're a vampire.
Chaos, this is slander. Chaos, this is slander. Do you hear this, Ben? May I eat him alive? Now, look, listen to him. He pulls his leg a little bit and he wants to die. But he also wants to dive a jet ski head first into the water. This is just not fair for me.
Completely fair. Laser video? What video?
He sent you a video. I'm going to bed. Also, did you look at the art I sent you of the comic?
Hold on, I'm watching the video. And I did, yes.
Do you like the art of me eating you?
What?
Do you like the art of me eating you?
Wait, what did you do? Hold on.
Yeet.
I don't, let me see this. Oh my goodness. I didn't
What?
notice that. I didn't notice that the first time. I was confused. I'm like, is that like a hat you're throwing or something?
No, it's you. We're doing the help me thing.
Okay.
You're crying. You're crying at the end. That's a. Do you see your tears as your hat gets eaten? It is a hat. It's your military hat. The one that your helmet that your hermit crab's in. What do you think of her lifting you above her head?
Impossible. I am watching.
You doubt my skill.
Okay. I am watching the video.
By the way, I don't know if this is clear, but you're looking at me through your aviators. And that's like how your face looks through the aviators.
In what? In which part?
All of them.
What?
Yeah. You
I
don't
don't.
have like the weird. You don't have weirdly shaped eyes. You have like aviators on.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay.
So the first one, you're asking me why I'm afraid of Moshi, and I mentioned, and that's why she's like, cause tiger versus bat.
Yeah.
So then the second one, you're asking why I'm not afraid of cat, and I'm making the argument that I could just chuck you at cat and run away.
Uh-huh. Also, Gio wants
What do
you
you
to see
think?
this too.
What?
Wait, you want yourself to see it too. No, Chaos wants you to see this too.
Oh, okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for coming in. This is Dr. Shadow. Morning! I see we have some upper abdominal pain that's been bothering you for a while, and all the typical fixes aren't fixing it. That about sums it up. Excellent. And you are? Boyfriend. Ah, well, this may be a little unnerving for you. You're a shade. That I am. Born and raised in the Abyssal Realm, came here to get my medical degree and put my possession abilities to use. This is a permission form. Essentially, you are allowing me to possess your body for no more than an hour, although I typically only need about 5 minutes. Why is that necessary? Well, a lot of misdiagnosis or lack of diagnosis comes from a miscommunication between patient and doctor, especially with chronic pain. Having someone without chronic pain jump into a body that does have it offers some very important insight into how far the issue is progressing and potential cures. It also helps us catch some other issues that the patient may not think are relevant because they've gotten used to them or don't realize the medical significance until it's too late. Or until a demon jumps in and points it out. And this is purely physical. Yes, I will have no access to your mind, memory, or soul. Because of that, you probably won't remember the possession itself, but your partner can keep an eye out just in case. Excellent. Let's figure out what puzzle you brought me. Okay. Oh, definitely getting the autism. Is she usually this oversensitive, or is it just a bad day? I think it's just stress. Fair enough. If it continues, however, check with a therapist. This type of oversensitivity is not supposed to last more than a day or two. Oh, yep, there it is. Boyfriend, have you noticed any odd color in her urine? She hasn't mentioned it. I have had to give her more back rubs than usual. She's complained about back pain too, but it's minor compared to what's going on in her gut. Yeah, okay. Joe, put in an order for an ultrasound. Well, ultrasound? Isn't that for pregnancy? No, we use that for every part of the body. Best guess so far, something is up with the gallbladder. That's the type of organ you can live without, so if it requires surgery, no big life changes will be necessary. In the meantime, get her a script
That's not
for
true.
Tramadol. Oh, is that necessary?
Not
you
correct.
can get addicted if you're not careful. Joe, remember that conversation
The
we had
gallbladder
about
thing.
you making assumptions and the fact that you
Why did they remove it?
patients proper painkillers and BIPOC patients nothing, even when none of them have a history of drug abuse? I'll get that script. And the ultrasound. Does Tuesday work for you?
I don't enjoy this person's content.
Okay. All right. I should probably get back to this.
Gallbladders fuck up a lot, and the whole okay, so the race thing is true, but it actually goes a lot further than people of color are more likely to be fucked over. It's literally like, okay, the only reason I know I have kidney disease is because the doctor at the ER was Italian, like me. Like, that's how far the race thing goes, and it becomes kind of a problem that we generalize it like that. Like, okay, if you wanted good treatment statistically, you would have to see a Latino. Like, you couldn't see another person of color that wasn't Latino and get the same treatment. Like, it's that bad. It is down to you would get better treatment from an El Salvadorian than you would from a Puerto Rican. Like, that's what the studies actually say, and I've had doctors point that out to me, the good ones that I've had. And, like, the problem is by generalizing, like, oh, they're generalizing against a group, it genuinely kind of puts people in danger because they don't know what the real problem is. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, they kind of stereotype everybody.
I don't understand why Vomistin is not being activated here for her passive. See?
No.
Is that a range thing?
Also, I had to get my gallbladder checked. It can fuck up a lot. Also, I think what you're thinking of being removed is the appendix.
Oh. I'm sorry, I don't have big brain.
Yeah, the gallbladder's primary use is to store and concentrate bile, a digestive fluid produced by the liver. When you eat the organ, contracts release bile into the small intestine, breaking down fats and absorbing fat, soluble vitamins. I've known people who, like, you can live without a gallbladder, but it shortens your life.
Oh.
Like, you have to completely change your fucking diet. I've known somebody who had to go through that. It's torture. He has to drink fluids. Yeah, as Chaos said. Like, you literally have to drink fluids, and you can't... It's like being diabetic, but with fats, basically.
Yeah.
Actually, they just found out the appendix is essential, Chaos, like 2 years ago.
So, like... What if I just become a brain in a jar?
That would work.
It wouldn't
So
work?
The appendix... I said, yeah, that would work.
It would work? It's confirmed?
Yes. No. No, it wouldn't. But, like, it would be better. Okay, whatever. Point is, Chaos, they found out that removing the appendix greatly reduces the immune function. And basically everything probiotics and shit like that do, the appendix does. It is where the healthy gut bacteria basically is designed to fester and then come back out. It also helps your body, and especially the very, very at-risk of infection intestines, which are absorbent and like the #1 place people get infections and just die, constantly kind of build up like an exposure to bacteria so that it naturally can fight it off better because it doesn't have a good defense system of its own. So losing your appendix makes you more immunocompromised. Yeah, exactly.
That sucks.
And it means that, like, I would say the appendix is probably the one you could lose the most for most people. Like, obviously I couldn't with my issues, but yeah, the appendix. For most people, like, if you just were on top of it and you took antibiotics occasionally, you'd be fine. And, like, probiotics. But because of my, like, antibiotic resistance and allergies, I can't do that.
Yeah.
But it's probably the easiest to remove. Gallbladder is, I mean, it's basically like diabetes for fat. That's awful to lose.
I'm missing a part of my left lung.
The way you said that, I'm sorry. Also, yeah. Also, I want to clarify this.
Yeah.
The race thing, when I mentioned the whole, like, oh my god, it goes so far beyond, like, you know, even like what you look like or the classifications be in. The doctor who agreed with me was my non-white physical therapist. She's like a very, very educated, very smart lady. And she was like, yeah, no, 100%. It's tied down to, like, they have to be the same culture as you. It's that bad. It's also really dismissive of how often I find that way of talking to be very dismissive of the fact that the healthcare system just doesn't work in general for anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, I am personally affected by this because a few of the medications I'm allergic to are because of my Arab and North African blood. Like, they told me it wouldn't even be a problem for me, and then surprise, I'm 15% Arab, so actually it fucked me up really bad and gave me Stephen Jefferson syndrome. Part of it is that most, 50% of America is white, right? Yes, no, Blazer.
No, I mean, if it is, it is. I don't know the specifics.
Yeah. 50% of America is white. Right now, it's still a white-dominated country. Which means that when they do drug tests and they do drug trials, because obviously most of that's America, it means that most of the people being tested on are white people. Which means that like other races are more likely to have adverse effects and things like that. There's a lot of factors that go into this, and I'm saying this as someone who's nearly died because of this. The simplifying it down to just being medical neglect is... It's missing the point. Like, white doctors aren't the only threats here. It's literally everybody.
Yeah.
And if you tell people this, if you tell them like, hey, you know, if you're Latino, try to get a Latino doctor, that might save their life a little bit more than being like, avoid white doctors. You know what I mean?
No.
You are just as statistically likely to be mistreated by any demographic that isn't yours. But the problem is it's more that like 90% of the time they're mostly testing on white people, so the side effects and the understanding of it is factored entirely around 100% white people, which means anybody who isn't 100% white is heavily fucked over by I was put on a seizure medication called lamotrigine, and that caused me to have Phelan-Johnson syndrome, and that only happens with Arab blood, statistically, like as much as it did. And for them, it's like I think 90% of them get it, but because my doctor had me written down as Caucasian, she told me it wouldn't happen to me, and of course it did. But typically when they mean, oh, it won't happen, they mean to white people. So yes, there's absolutely like a race thing in there, but the gross oversimplification genuinely bothers me because it's going to get people killed. I guess that's what I have to say about that.
Okay.
I hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it nearly killed me. Yeah. And another factor actually that you've seen happen to me, right, is that people assume I'm paler than I am naturally, so they don't realize how pale I am. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But I don't think the average person can recognize, like, what an actual sickly, like, dark-skinned person looks like. Yeah, I agree. I wish witches were real, but like the Celtic kind. And I'm not upset with it, Chaos. I'm not upset with you recommending it. I was just explaining, like, ways to keep people alive, I guess. Does that make sense?
For me, it doesn't matter. I live forever. I'm invincible.
Actually, this reminds me, I just talked to Chaos about this. Blazer, do you think me being conventionally attractive absolutely contributes to, like, the medical people not taking me as seriously?
Probably.
And people around me?
Yeah.
Because I don't fit a stereotype of sick.
No.
Like, you've seen me when I was healthier in pictures and videos and stuff. And you look at me and you're definitely like, yeah, that's not right. Right?
Yeah.
But I really think a lot of it is that, like, because you see me every day, right? Like, when you're down here, you see every moment when my face sags, you see every moment when my skin changes color, and you see when I wake up and I look okay, right? Yeah. Not good. I never look alive, but I look passable. I look like a solid C+. Right,
I'm
Blazer?
gonna bonk you.
What?
You know what? Don't butt me, you know what?
I meant my health, not my looks.
Still bonking you.
Oh, yeah.
You deserve it anyway.
But like, you know, you see my ups and downs.
Yeah.
But I think most people just go, pretty person can't be sick. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. It's dumb.
This chaos that's equally dumb. I don't think anybody can win, frankly. I don't think there's any winning in this thing.
There's winning if people would let me do what I need to do.
Point is like, I definitely think people think I'm healthier than I am because I'm conventionally attractive. What do you think?
I just agreed with you with that. That's what I was agreeing to.
Yay.
Don't yay me, listen! I agreed. So listen to me. Or I bonk you.
Yes, I've had people say to my face that you just seem too lively and too... I know dying people. You don't look like you're dying. I've had that said to me by an Uber driver before.
Oh, you know what dying people look like? Let's test that.
Yes, I've had Lyft drivers tell me that I'm not dying.
Oh, she's not dying? Show me your medical degree. I think this will work for the instances. Fixed damage instances.
Hey, Chaos, wanna hear what I'm sad about right now? I mean, I do want to be clear about this. Like... That is fair. But I will say I do think the whole terminal illness thing, because pretty is... kinda super fucked up. What do you think, Blazer?
Yeah.
So this, like, there's nothing I can ever do about that. And it's not like being pretty is something that, like, is statistically unhealthy. It's just how I look. Like, it is literally, oh, I don't have to accommodate you because you're pretty. And it's like, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't have to do with it. Like, okay, I could kind of understand if I, like, applied makeup and, you know, did the work. I don't think that helps either. What do you think, Blazer, about the fact, I'll tell you about what I'm sad about in just a second, but, like, I don't think the fact that, like, I kind of naturally look like I have makeup on and my hair naturally curls helps me at all with that. Because I think people think I do put on makeup and curl my hair. Blazer, you've seen. Do I do anything to my hair, including brush it?
Excluding? You mean?
I mean, including. I don't even brush it. Remember, I don't brush my hair.
Oh, right.
My hair just naturally does what people, like, stylize their hair to do. And I think because of that, they think I'm doing this, like, intense hair routine. No joke, I don't use conditioner or anything. We use detangler now because it makes it easier to get to the scalp as two disabled people, but that's it, right?
Yeah.
It's literally detangler and shampoo, and it looks like how it looks in the pictures. Like the curly hair I have is like what my hair does. I really think people think I'm doing my hair and stuff.
No, they're dumb. They don't know anything.
That's just with. Oh my god, she's in a. Why is she in a trash can?
Don't worry. Because she hides in different things. She's hidden in a bush, in a trash can, in a tent, in a... I forget what the other thing is, but there's another thing, I think.
That's so cute. They put a lot into her. Like,
Alright, turn
but my
one.
hair
17.
always looks.
Sorry.
Okay, no, what were you saying?
No, nothing. Sorry.
No, you say it. It's your channel.
Is it?
Turn one over, you bet.
You wanna know why I say is it? Because I invite people all the time on here. It's a communal channel now, okay? So shush. What you say matters.
Okay. So I was gonna say that, like, yeah, I think that's part of it. Is that, like, I wonder if the dark around my eyes also looks like smudged eyeshadow or something.
I also think it's dumb.
See, I have, like, kind of reddish cheeks too, and it's not like, oh, my cheeks are cute red. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's almost always a histamine reaction, but I think people think it's blush.
Dang it, I have to actually be close with her.
Okay, anyway, Chaos, are you ready for what I'm sad about? Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Yeah, Laura has really bad range for a sniper.
It's her abilities that have the bad range. Because like her normal attack has a range of 9 tiles. Her first skill is 9 tiles, but then for some reason her third one is only 4.
Also, I always did kind of appreciate how nice it is that I could just, like, do my hair without doing anything until, you know. Now people are like, I don't know, it looks like you make too much of an effort to be terminally ill. I don't do anything. I literally get out of the bath and then have to, like, sleep for 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
I'm literally covered in bruises. My legs are purple. And then I lay down and then my hair comes out like perfectly curled. It's my fault. Yes, are you there? Yeah, I don't have flush teeth, but I do get histamine reactions a lot that look a lot like that. Like it tends to go right under the eyes, and like the way my histamine reactions tend to manifest when they're mild is literally just like a W shape across my face, and then it spreads down. I think Blazer can vouch for that. He's seen me have histamine reactions, right?
No, I've never seen that. Yes, I have.
Did you have? Cash, are you ready for why I'm sad so that I can leave Blazer alone and go to sleep because it's 1:37 a.m.? Is she there? Is she gone? Don't worry, she's gone.
You gotta wait for the delay. Yeah. Oh, I have to move her closer.
I'm telling you. In the thing we won't go into, but the thing you know about from in private. The doctors that told me I was fine, and I want Blazer to vouch for this because he read it, I didn't. Basically implied that they went through my chart, saw I wasn't fine, and just aren't treating me. I think basically just to make me a lab rat. And basically, more or less vaguely confessed to gaslighting me. Like, they didn't confess to it, but they basically said, yes, I am getting sicker. But to my face, they told me I was fine. What do you think, Blazer? You read it.
I don't even think it's a lab rat thing. I think it's just they took that and then immediately were like, alright, that's all we need to do. We got the thing. We're just leaving it.
No, but I meant, like, also the whole, like, you mentioned that they said, like, oh, it is getting worse when they claimed it wasn't to me.
Yeah. Where you said that they claimed that you weren't even sick, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That clearly shows that you're sick. That's what I was saying. So...
Yeah, but you also said,
Yes, I did say that, and that's what I agree with, yes.
that, like, they also said, like, later on that, like, they said at first that it wasn't getting worse, and they said it was getting worse.
Yes.
I only saw them once, so yes, they are absolutely using me as a lab rat. They are going through my chart, basically. Which they should not have access to, because I told my GP I didn't like them. So yeah, chaos. They're going through my chart, they're saying I'm getting sicker, but to my face, they're telling me I'm fine. Which is why I have the theory that I'm a lab rat, because I think they're just trying to see what happens. What do you think of that theory, Blazer, as someone who's read it? Considering they, you know, will tell me to my face I'm fine.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I've been telling you. That's what I've been agreeing with. Yeah, because it's ridiculous.
Yeah, so they're... Yeah, to my face they're telling me I'm fine. They won't, but then they're saying I'm sick. I'm getting sicker in the chart, which is interesting because they didn't expect me to. But they're also not treating me because I think they kind of just want to see what happens. Yep. Yeah.
I feel like...
Yeah, this is...
Oh, sorry.
What are you gonna say? What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, I feel like they don't even really care about what happens. Considering if they did, they would be at least asking you for, like, regular checkups or something.
No, they just want me to prove their theory right that they didn't even test for.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, on the one hand, it feels kind of good to hear that I am as sick as I feel like I am, considering those same doctors told me I was fine for so long. On the other hand, they will still lie straight to my face, Chaos. And Blazer. I mean, do you disagree? What do you think, Blazer?
I agree. Because, yeah, no, this is what I'm telling you. I've been telling you, yeah. I've been agreeing with you.
I don't understand what you've been trying to tell me. You are not clear.
What? You are repeating word for word what I've been telling you.
Okay, so yeah, they basically said that I'm... Because I didn't read it, because I won't read it, because it would be like emotional torture to read it.
Yeah, don't read it.
But yeah, basically, they at first in the beginning of it, the part I did see, they said that like, oh, her labs are fine. And then later they're like, no, she's definitely getting worse. Keep in mind, they only each saw me. One of them saw me twice. The only one only saw me once. And they wrote this, like, they wrote this like. Then on there they're conceding that I'm getting worse, and none
Yeah.
of them have reached out to me. And I can promise you, like, they wouldn't tell me I was getting sick if I was talking to them. Mind you, the one I saw literally wouldn't even test me. He wouldn't even like consent to test me. I said, like, I still want test run. He goes, no. And I said, I can't find a single precedent of what you're claiming to happen to be a thing that happens. And they went, yeah, it does happen. And then I found his name on this fucking article. They didn't DNA test me. They didn't DNA test my parents. They didn't do anything. They're just claiming something they didn't test for.
Yeah.
Because they had a theory it was a thing that could happen that nobody else had proven, and they didn't want it disproven, so they didn't do the tests. Yes. That is what happened, Chaos. So I am asking you for affirmation.
You are right. That is what it said, yeah. About the
I am asking you specifically before I
I'm
go.
affirming what you are saying, yes. Because that
No,
is
let me
exact.
finish.
Oh, sorry.
That basically they are saying I'm getting worse on that.
Yes.
But they still have no intent of treating me.
Yeah, they haven't done anything to prove that they're going to treat you or anything. They haven't even come back to you or contact you about it or anything like that.
No, yeah. Also, they went through my chart. I don't like that. They went through my chart. That has me deeply upset.
Yeah. It's gross.
Yeah. That's all I had to say. I'm gonna go for now.
Why?
Because I'm tired.
Well, but you said you were gonna be here for stream.
I'm tired. No, I said I was going to sleep. Chaos? Chaos, I said I was going to sleep.
When did you say you were going to
40
sleep?
minutes ago. Yeah, I did. I did say I was going to sleep, didn't I?
But the drum.
When did you expect me to sleep?
When you used to.
You mean when you were lecturing me? When you were lecturing me about how the fact that Holly didn't see me and I need to be awake in the daytime? Or...
But you haven't been awake at the daytime. Only today were you awake at the daytime. Before you're only awake when Kraus is on, which is only like 7 a.m.
Wait,
What?
I have been awake since 5 a.m. to like 4 to 8 p.m. every day.
Half of that isn't considered daytime.
How is it?
Because it's
Oh my God.
morning,
How
and
is
that's
that
not. He doesn't wake up right in the morning.
Yes, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. is absolutely being diurnal, right?
No.
Chaos, genuine question. Can you math for him? When does he want me to sleep? Because he wants me to be awake when Holly's awake, and Holly's awake from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. He wants me to be here for his streams, which tend to start at like 10 or 11 p.m.
They only start that. They only start at that time. They only go for those times because I've been having to be waking up super late. I've been wanting to have better sleep.
My fault. I've been sleeping at normal hours. You haven't. Chaos has seen when I am awake. Normal human hours.
Then how come I'm like, all right. So I got stuck streaming until like 4, but I'm gonna go to sleep by 5, and then I get called at 5, and then it's stay awake until like 12.
Because I just woke up at 5 a.m., which is what normal people do.
Nuh-uh. That's not a normal thing.
Chaos. Please help me.
What world is this where that's considered normal? That is cursed.
Oh my god. Chaos, he does not want me to sleep.
Then,
Chaos, he does not want me to sleep.
then you just get to face what I face. You will have to be awake when all of your snakes are awake.
I'm gonna kill him.
No!
Chaos. Chaos, do I have permission to eat him yet?
No!
Because, I mean, look at this.
Criminal behavior. This is
Come.
This is criminal behavior.
I'm gonna drink all your blood and then I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night.
Criminal behavior. Criminal behavior. Oh, I apparently already did this. Yeah, apparently already did this. Okay. I don't think these have story, right? Because this one did. That's why I'm like worried. Maybe I'll just check it. If this first one doesn't, then I'll just go back to normal. Not the fish, no! Illegal. Criminal behavior. Criminal. You know what? It's fine. Everything will be solved once I start working. Because then I will be locked into a certain schedule. Oh yeah, well, mini car hitting foot and doing no damage. Move according to plan. Let's go.
ホワイトさん、メイリンをよろしくお願いします。ここからの作戦には危険が伴います。非戦闘員は近づかない方が無難かと。
Okay.
念のため、グローザとキャロリック、バチルダを同行させます。
Do you want the hibiscus iced tea or the iced sweet tea? Because she doesn't make the iced sweet tea often. She makes the hibiscus tea way more. Dr. White, we'll have to trouble you to keep looking after melee. The next operation is dangerous. Non-combatants should stay back. Groza, Krolik, and Bethilde will remain with you as well, just in case. Ice sweet tea, oh my god. I'm fighting you. I'm fighting you. Good night. Commander, that tone reminds me of my parents.
メイリン、指揮官は君が心配で仕方ないようだ。
Good night. Mailing, it seems your commander really worries about you.
もう子供じゃないのに。それに留守番だって初めてじゃないんですよ。
I'm not a child anymore. I'm stayed behind on my own before, so stop fussing.
それならメイリン、ホワイトさんを頼んだよ。
Then take care of Dr. White, Mailing.
冗談はそこまでだ。
Enough jokes.
私たちのことは気にするな。私の立場は比較的安全だからな。衛兵隊に見つかったところで第11局が黙っておらんさ。
Don't worry.
君たちは作戦に集中しなさい。
Don't worry about us. My position keeps me relatively safe. Even if the Oathsworn find us, they'll have to put the 11th Bureau into consideration. Just focus on your mission.
君たちの凱旋を心待ちにしているよ。
May you claim victory, Commander.
指揮官、監獄の外の座標に到達した。準備は整えてある。
Commander, have reached the designated coordinates outside the prison. All preparations are complete.
指揮官、404小隊、位置についています。
Commander 44 is in position.
そよ風小隊もいつでも動ける。
Once the squad is ready, we can act at any time. As the squads take their positions one after another, Leslie crouches carefully behind cover. As he stares at the large, oppressive iron gate he only recently escaped from, his body tenses.
緊張してるのか？
Nervous.
少しね。だけど後悔が勝る。あそこには私の仲間たちが大勢いる。閉じ込められるべきではない者たちだ。早い段階で彼らを救い出すべきだった。
Hold on. I have to do something. I have to do something very important. There we go. A little, but more than that, I feel guilty. There are still many of my people inside. I should never have been there. I should have freed them sooner.
救い出したところで彼らを再び戦いに巻き込むわけだが。
And even if I do free them, I'll just be using them as they are now, dragging them back into battle.
これ以上彼らのような犠牲者を出さないためにだろ。
That's to prevent more people from ending up like them, isn't it? Leslie nods, as if finally making up his mind. The odds out of hand.
指揮官、銃を貸してもらえないか。もし余っていればだが。
Commander, could you lend me a gun, if you have a spare?
今回は全力を尽くすよ。みんなに私の決意を見てもらうためにも。
This time I want to do my part properly. Let everyone see my resolve.
もちろん。
Of course. Take out a spare firearm and place it firmly in his hand.
こいつを託す。存分に使ってくれ。
It's yours. Use it well.
指揮官、衛兵隊が持ち場を交代し始めました。動きますか？
Commander, the Oathsworn are beginning their shift rotation. Do we move now?
各小隊に次ぐ。これより作戦を開始する。目標はモコシの監獄だ。全面突破しろ。
Attention all squads. The operation begins now. Your target is the Makos prison. Full breach.
了解。
Yes, Commander. Oh. Game? Game? Oh. Oh. What?
バシル、なんでお前がここに？
Leslie, what are you doing here?
俺たちを助けに来てくれたのか。
Is that a flare gun? They're here to save us.
みんな待たせてすまない。今ここから出してやるからな。
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm here to rescue everyone. Through the power of overpowered units, there will be no losses of Georgia's prisoners. All will live forever. This is a unique level. So we'll activate this one. Okay, there we go, it's open. Get rid of you, I guess. You look most in the way right now.
Hi, hi.
I'll drink water, hold on. Okay, good night.
了解。
Do you think there's a secret in here anywhere? Oh wait, yeah, hold on. There should be secret tickets. Let me see. Where is it? General guides, Ian. Hidden achievement hunting? No, that's achievement hunting. Event guides? Hidden Easter eggs, there we go. Oh, there is an achievement in here. What the heck is that? Is it a camera? Okay, so there is something right there.
了解。
I'll grab it in a second. Do I have much movement if I go here? I want to free everybody. Oh, one Mistino might eradicate them here. Dang it, I wanted to free them all. Ah. The combined side of the squads, the Ostron guarding the prison quickly collapsed. Dolls move into the cells, detaining resisting guards and exchanging them with facilities' former companions. Cell doors open one by one. Some prisoners step out cautiously and cautiously, reaching out to touch the air beyond the bars. Others surge forward, surrounding Vesely.
バシル
I will hydrate. I will hydrate. Ugh.
バシルなのか。やっと僕たちを助けに来てくれたんだな。
You finally came to save us.
バシル、やっと来たか。待ちくたびれたぞ、この野郎。
Leslie, you're here. We've all been waiting for you.
あなたが見たこともない囚人とここを離れた時、きっと戻ってくるって信じていました。それでこれからどうするんです？俺たちはどこまでもついていきますよ。
I knew you'd come back after leaving with that mysterious prisoner. So what's the plan this time? I'm with you.
あの人形どもすげえな。あんたが見つけてきた援軍かい。これでやっとジョージの野郎をぶっ潰せるってわけだ。それよりもあんたは体は大丈夫なのか？ジョージとの喧嘩で怪我したって聞いたぞ。
These dolls are incredible. Are they your reinforcements? Do we finally have a chance to defeat George? And are you alright? The guard said you were injured fighting him. Surrounded by his friends, Ashley smiles as he answers one anxious question after another. As the crowd grows and the noise swells, he shakes his head helplessly, leaps onto a chair and raises his voice.
私だ。我が同胞たちを助けに来たぞ。
This, my friends. I'm here.
諦めるのはまだ早い。決心したんだ。この命にかけても抗ってみせるとね。
It's not time to give up yet. I've made my decision to risk my life and fight again. He looks at the people who once followed him, who suffered because of him. His eyes quickly fill with tears.
どうかもう一度みんなの力を貸してくれ。
Please help me
君たちが
once.
必要なんだ。
Please help me once more. I need you. The restless crowd falls silent. All eyes are fixed on him, like small flames waiting to reignite in the darkness. Lastly, gestures to Ulrid behind him, who begins recording with her terminal.
モコシのみんな、聞いてくれ。
Makosh, listen to me.
我が名はバシル・プガチョフ。かつてこの町のエンジニアを名乗っていたものだ。
I'm Vasily Pugachev. I once proudly called myself an engineer of this city.
どうか怖がらないでくれ。今やモコシュ全域のあらゆる端末が私の制御下にある。
Do not be afraid. Right now, every terminal in Makosh is under my control.
みんなに真相を伝えたい。モコシの真相を。
I'm here to tell you the truth. The truth of Makosh. I glance at the terminal beside me. As expected, Ulrid's filming is excellent.
私を知る者はみんな、私がジョージに反抗したために牢屋へ閉じ込められたことを知っている。ジョージは君たちに、私が外部の者と結託してこの町を裏切ったと告げた。
Some of you know me. You know I was in prison for opposing George. He told you I colluded with outsiders to betray our city.
だがこの町は、我々のモコシはとうの昔に裏切られていたのだ。
But the truth is, our city has already been betrayed.
考えてみてほしい。ジョージがモコシの民をどう扱ってきたか。
Think about how George has treated the people of Makosh.
彼は私たちと共にこの地下都市を作り上げた。それなのにこの町から生み出された富は全て彼に奪われてしまった。
We built this underground city together, yet he has taken all its wealth.
彼はエウティスがはびこるに任せ、我々の仲間たちが薬物に依存し落ちぶれていくのを傍観したのだ。
He allows the spread of Erdis, letting our companions weaken from the misuse of drugs. The camera sweeps across the prisoners' gaunt faces. Some of them bear horrific scars on their bodies. Some have injection marks all over their arms.
彼はみんなを説得して製薬工場を建てさせた。彼のために身を削った結果どうなった？私たちの手に何が残った？
He convinced us to build the pharmaceutical plant, to labor for him. But what did we gain?
同胞たちよ。失踪した労働者たちが、外の病院へと送られていった患者たちが、 今どこでどうしているか君たちは知っているか
My friends, those workers who disappeared, those supposedly sent outside for treatment, do you know where they are now?
彼らはみんな私の後ろにいる監獄の最も深い場所で人体実験に使われコーラップスクリスタルに体を覆い尽くされ苦痛に苛まれる中死を待っているだがジョージは彼らを生かした治療はせずにより多くの結晶を手に入れるために
They are right behind us, in the deepest part of this prison, turned into subjects of grotesque human experiments, covered in collapsed crystals, left alive only to suffer, awaiting death, while George keeps them alive untreated to harvest crystals.
だがそれもジョージと財団が交わした取引の一部でしかない。彼はワクチンや薬を売るばかりか、我々の尊厳も命も死した肉体をも売り飛ばした。
And all of this is part of his secret dealings with the conglomerate. It's not only vaccines and drugs that he sells, but also our dignity, our lives, even our bodies after death. Vasily already entered that door, the one Lorelei, Vasily, and I once opened together. The gates of hell. Even Obred, who rarely cares for humans, shows grief and hatred for the culprit behind all this suffering.
すまない、兄弟よ。民衆たちに見せなくてはならないんだ。
Forgive me, brother. I have to let them see you. His voice chokes. He kneels, lifting a body covered in collapsed crystals. It is a young man just barely alive. When Vasily rests his head gently on his knees, he shudders.
母さんなの。
Mom, is that you?
何も見えない。暗いよ。
I can't see. It's so dark.
私だよ。バシルだ。
It's me, Vasily.
大丈夫かい？なぜ自分がここにいるのか。
Are you alright?
まだ覚えているか？
Do you remember why you're here?
なんだ、エンジニアの人か。母さんに伝えてよ。僕は元気だって。ここでならご飯にもありつけるって。
Engineer, please tell my mother I'm fine. There's food here.
衛兵隊が言ってた。僕の病気は治らないんだって。でもここにいればモコシのためにお金が稼げる。だけど僕本当は家に帰りたいよ。
The Oathsworn said I can't be cured, but I can still make money for Makash. But I want to go home.
ゆっくり休みなさい。
Rest now, brother. Vasily says nothing more. Lets the recording continue, then leaves and closes the door.
これが私たちにふさわしい未来なのだろうか。
Is this the future we deserve?
これがモコシの民の行く末なのか。
Is this the fate of Makash's people?
こうした残酷と引き換えに私たちは何を得られた。
What has this inhumane trade deal brought us?
生き残った者は幸せを得られたか。大勢の者たちが今もなお暗闇の中で生きている。これでは愛する者の死と引き換えにジョージを、彼の主たちを養っているも同然だ。
Not happiness. Countless residents still live in darkness. We feed George and his masters with the deaths of our loved ones. Leslie opens a video file. Evidence sent by M200. For ordinary citizens, it is far from easy to discern the direction of George's vast expenditures, or to perceive the issues embedded within complex cost algorithms, trade privileges, and asymmetrical jurisdiction clauses. However, there are certain things that can be understood even without specialized knowledge. For instance, the fact that a considerable portion of the anti-elite drugs supplied by the conglomerate are mere placebos, distributed to those who are deemed less productive. The steadily escalating production quotas imposed upon Makosh by the conglomerate year after year. The whereabouts of Makosh's critically ill and deceased and what becomes of their bodies and organs. And the true efficacy of the drugs manufactured in Makosh's pharmaceutical plant against elite.
私を知る者なら誰もが知っている。私たちは何度も抵抗した。だがいずれも失敗に終わり、最終的に監獄に閉じ込められた。
Those who know me know we have resisted many times and failed. It led to our incarceration.
だが我々は屈しない。なぜなら生きながら得る道が、待ち望む未来がどんなものか我々には分かっているからだ。
But we will not accept this, because we know what sustainable survival is. We long for a future that lasts.
過去の失敗が教えてくれた。ほんの一部が抗ったところでジョージの統治は終わらない。ジョージを引きずり下ろすには私たちだけではダメなんだ。
Our past failures taught me this. A small group cannot shake George's rule. If we want to end his exploitation, we cannot do it alone.
今ここでもう一度皆に乞いたい。モコシの未来のためにどうか力を貸してくれ。
So now I beseech each and every one of you, for the future of Makosh, please help us.
声を上げるのだ。私たちの声を、この町の真相をまだ目覚めぬ者たちに告げてほしい。
Speak up to the truth of the city to those who have not yet awakened.
今度こそあらゆる力を駆使してジョージを阻止し、モコシュに未来をもたらすのだ。
This time we must gather all our strength to stop George and set Makosh back on the right path.
ジョージを倒せ、モコシュを救え、未来を取り戻せ。
Down with George! Save Makosh! Take back our future! The cries echo through the narrow and dimly lit prison corridors. From the crowd, Vasily looks toward me and nods. I nod and contact a familiar face.
ダンデライオン、聞こえるか？
Dandelion, can you hear me?
モコシの公共ネットワークをジャックしてほしいんだ。モコシの皆に映像を見せたい。目には目を、歯には歯を。ジョージがああ出るなら、こちらも手段は選ばない。
Can you hijack Makosh's public network? I need to broadcast a video to everyone. George used this method against us. It's time to give him a taste of his own medicine.
難しいわね。モコシュ政府のファイアウォールは脆いけれど、私とモコシュとのネットワークをどう維持するかが問題だわ。
That won't be easy. Breaking their firewall is a piece of cake. Maintaining a stable connection is much more difficult.
難しいということはできるんだな。
You say it won't be easy, so it's possible.
もちろん、私にできないことなんてないもの。疲れるのは事実だけど。
Of course. What can't I do? But I'll be very tired.
問題ない。こう見えて私も我慢強い方でね。
That's fine. I'll be patient.
とっても疲れるの。
I'll be exhausted, you understand?
できるだけ埋め合わせはするさ。
I'll do my best to make it up to you.
映像の準備ができたら送ってちょうだい。あとは何とかしておくわ。
Send me the video when it's ready, then just sit tight and wait.
最も遅くて2時間。1時間よ。
You'll see my Oh.
私による傑作を拝めるわ。
You'll see my masterpiece in no more than 1 hour. Then Ellen hangs up and gets to work.
指揮官、録画映像が完成した。いつでもアップロードできる。
Commander, the recording is ready to be uploaded.
わかった。お疲れ様。
Good work, both of you.
バシル、私たちの作戦が功を奏したら、
Firstly, if this works,
君のジョージとモコシュへの理解からして、次はどう動く？
What do we strike next, based on your understanding of George McCosh?
狙うべきは製薬工場だね。あそこが奴の本陣だ。
The pharmaceutical plant. It's the foundation of his rule.
薬品はモコシュに途方もない富を与えた。ジョージの力の象徴であり、奴が最も重視する宝の山。しかもあそこには軍の武器や弾薬が置かれてる。あそこを破壊もしくは占領してしまえば、ジョージの権威を効率的に脅かせる。
Pharmaceutical production has brought unimaginable wealth to McCosh. The plant is now a symbol of his power, as well as his most valuable treasure. Weapons and supplies are stored there. Destroying or capturing it would effectively cripple him.
あそこなら知っている。モコシュを調査した時に見に行ったよ。
I've seen it when investigating McCosh.
君の意見に賛成だ。
I agree with that idea. I did not mention the partnership deal about the plant that I have yet to propose. Our supply of Helena's nutrient solution relies entirely on plunder from Patadeos. This is a problem that's constantly hanging over me like a sword of Damocles? Having a reliable partner capable of mass-producing the solution is crucial for Helena's survival.
だが、あそこの守りはすこぶる固い。ジョージは間違いなく全ての戦力を工場に集中させているはずだ。
But the fences will be heavy. He'll gather all his forces there.
となると、君の演説次第だな。
Then your speech will decide everything.
指揮官、映像をアップロードし終えたわ。
Commander, I've uploaded the video.
それと伝えたいことが。
Also, I have other news.
M200 がモコシュの重要施設の平面図をいくつか見つけたそうよ。役に立つかもしれないから送っておいたわ。
M200 found blueprints of several key facilities around McCosh which could be of use to you. I've just sent them over.
製薬工場、衛兵隊の訓練場、空港。
Let me see. The pharma plant, the Oafsworn's training ground, the airport.
どれもジョージが掌握している場所ばかりだな。バシルだって知らないはずだ。
All under George's control. From what I know, not even Vasily had access to these places.
とても役に立ったよ。ありがとう。
These are incredibly useful, thanks.
あの子、M200 のことだけど、とっても頑張っているのよ。
That little one, M200, I mean, is really dedicated.
このデータをあなたに渡すために、ウイルスの除去すら後回しにするくらい。でもこれは伝えたかった情報のほんの一部なんですって。証拠となる写真が他にも数多くあると聞くわ。データが大きすぎて送ってこれないようだけれど。
She delayed her own virus purge to get this to you. Apparently this is only the most urgent part. She has even more evidence, but the data is too large to transmit.
そうか。この件が片付いたら彼女と話してみるよ。感謝も伝えないとね。
Right. Once this is all over, I'll talk to her and thank her personally.
それと、今回の相手は財団の周辺勢力を動かす権限を有しているのだとか。M200 の情報によると、増援はすでに向かっているみたい。くれぐれも気を抜かないで。
Oh, so your enemy has the authorization to mobilize corporate forces in neighboring regions. According to M200, reinforcements are already on the way. Don't get careless just because you've beaten them once.
彼女はまだ単独行動を続けているのか。戦闘向きのモデルじゃなかったように思うが。
She's still operating alone. From what I remember, she isn't the most suited for combat.
なんて言ったらいいか。こっちの話を聞こうとしないのよ。 ぼんやりしているかと思えばびっくりするほど大胆に振る舞ったり、ほんと面白い人形だわ。
What can I say? It's hard to stop her. She's kinda wimpy, but also kinda gutsy. She's an interesting doll.
彼女に気をつけろと伝えてくれ。
Tell her to stay safe.
あなたが自分で伝えればいいじゃない。ウイルスの除去もじきに終わる。すぐに連絡し合えるはずよ。
You can tell her yourself. The virus purge is almost done. You'll be able to contact her directly soon.
わかった。君もお疲れ様。
Understood. Thanks for your effort.
指揮官、今 M200 って言った。
You know her? Commander, did I hear you talking about M200?
ああ、猛虎種に入ってからというもの、何かと助けてくれていた謎の人物は彼女だったのかもしれない。
Yes, the mysterious party who's been helping us all along since we came to Makash was most likely her.
あの子だったんだ。ようやく願いが叶うのね。
So she's been helping us out. Looks like she's about to see her wish come true.
願い ?M200 と連絡を取り合っていたのか？
Her wish? You're in contact with her?
ズッケロとの仕事にカリーナがよく派遣してきたの。あの子、私を羨ましいって言ってた。指揮官からの依頼を受注できるからですって。
Kalina sometimes sends us her, Kalina sometimes sends her on collaborative projects with Azukuro. I think she envies me for receiving direct assignments from you.
ま、これだけ優秀な人形なんだもの。羨ましくて当然ね。
Of course she would. I'm exceptional.
ああ、能力で言うなら君はまさしく狙撃手のお手本だよ。おかげでいつも助かってる。
Indeed. Your performance sets the standard for snipers. I've always felt lucky to have you.
何よいきなり。私の強さは私が一番よくわかってるわ。誰が褒めろなんて。
What's with that all of a sudden? I already know I'm strong. I don't need you to praise me.
来るかい。そこで盗み聞きしてるのはわかってるわよ。聞いたわね。狙撃手のお手本ですって。
Hey, Kuka, did you hear that? I know you're listening in. The commander said I set the standard for snipers.
指揮官なら私は
What about me, Commander?
枕さん動かないで。
Is she being a pillow for Majesty right now? Pillow, don't move.
ちゃんと寝れないよ。
I can't sleep properly. Their bickering starts drawing more attention. Starting to feel strangely pressured under the intense gazes fueled by the doll's rivalry.
おふざけはそこまでだ。
That's enough. Now focus.
すぐに猛虎種全域にバシルの声が届くぞ。
Soon all of Makash will hear Vasili's voice. After that, George will show us his full hand.
当然の勝利ね。
Yay, we got the special ticket. And by special ticket, it's just standard, but like, we got it. It's another one of these. Within the Makash settlement, a small residential enclave lies adjacent to the pharmaceutical plant. Like the other residential clusters in Makash, the Oathsworn have established a checkpoint at its sole entrance, inspecting all who pass through. At this moment, a weathered transport truck stands parked just outside the checkpoint.
つまり逃げる途中でマグニセキュリティの車両を拾ってグループのシステムを欺き権限を書き換えたと言いたいの？
So,
今その車に乗っているのね。
so while you were on the run, you managed to seize a Mengi security vehicle, successfully duped a conglomerate system, and rewrite its access permissions yourself? And you're in that vehicle right now.
はい、すごく怖かったです。
Yeah, I was absolutely terrified the entire time.
どうやらあなたの能力を甘く見ていたようね。
Wait, what do you mean colors are nice? What happened? What are you talking about? Oh, my leg! Not again! Ah!
I did hydrate. I did hydrate. What do you mean?
It seems I need to reassess your combat capability.
能力ですか。ごく平凡だと思いますけれど。
My combat capability, it's quite average, I think.
何でもできるように見えて、どれも浅いんです。何の変哲もない人形でしかありません。
A jack of all trades, master of none, you could say. That's the kind of unremarkable doll I am.
Okay, I gotta say something about this. So she says this, right? But from a post I saw, she's got a whole list of quote-unquote crimes. She has done, in 24 hours, she has done subterfuge, espionage, murder, blackmail, criminal damage, robbery, aggravated assault, forgery, grand theft auto, and impersonation. Half asleep and colors are nice. I've been staring at an apple for 5 minutes. Chaos, go to sleep.
けれど、あなたには臨機応変さと思考能力が備わっている。すでに。まあいいわ。この話は後でもできるから。
Indeed, your adaptability and critical thinking skills already make you... Never mind. We can discuss this another time.
さあ、ウイルスと正常なコードを分離し終えたわよ。今なら指揮官に連絡できるわ。認識の問題もだいぶ改善されているはず。
Alright, I've now completely separated the virus from your normal code. You can contact the commander directly. Your cognitive issues should improve considerably as well.
よかった。ありがとうございます、ダンデライオン。
That's wonderful. Thank you very much, Miss Dandelion.
それじゃ、任務に戻りますね。
Then I'll continue with my mission.
M200? 私が思うに、あの人にはいつでも支援を求めていいと思うわ。あなたを拒んだりはしないはずよ。
M200, based on what I know of him, you can ask him for help at any time. He won't think any less of you.
たった一人で戦わなくてもいいの。
You don't need to fight alone.
でも、優秀な人たちとは違って、僕みたいに平凡な人形は、指揮官に僕の価値を証明しなきゃいけないんです。でないと、覚えていてもらえません。
But unlike the other capable dolls, someone as ordinary as me needs to prove my worth to the commander to be remembered, don't I?
せっかく指揮官に会えるんです。できることなら、あの人のお役に立ちたい。足手まといは嫌なんです。
I've finally come this close to meeting him. I want to be of help, not a burden the moment I arrive. Jordan's already soft voice grows even quieter, almost too faint to transmit.
もう10年になるんです。第一印象は大事ですからね。
After all, it's our first reunion in 10 years. First impressions matter.
え？ごめんなさい。もっと大きな声でお願いできる？
What? The signal's bad to begin with. Speak louder.
とにかく、僕は指揮官のお役に立ちたいんです。
Alrighty, good night, Chaos. I hope you'll sleep well. In any case, I want to be useful to the commander.
まったく、しようのない子。
Suit yourself.
通信モジュールを装着しておきなさい。ソフトウェアを強化してあげるから。どこのものともわからない通信機は捨てていいわ。
Reinstall your transmission module. I'll apply some software enhancements. You can ditch that antique communicator you dug up from God knows where.
期待はしないことね。ハードには限界があるから、ほんの少し使い勝手が良くなる程度よ。
I don't expect too much. Given the hardware limitations, the improvement will be marginal at best.
わかりました。すぐに取り替えます。
Understood. I'll reinstall it right away. As the module slots back into place, the static-filled monitor gradually resolves into a clear image. In the background, the camera is still in George's office, and Joanna lets out a small breath of relief. George is grinding his teeth as he watches the video. When it ends, he lets out a cold chuckle and looks toward Thea.
地下監獄。あの死に損ないのゴミどもなどに見向きもしないと思っていたが。
The underground prison. I thought he had no interest in those broken losers anymore.
面白い。こう来るとはな。
I didn't expect him to play so dirty.
私の不手際だ。バシルはバシルのままだと思い込んでいたよ。だが、奴も手段を選ばなくなったようだな。
Fine, it was my oversight. I thought Vasily would always be the same old Vasily, but has he finally learned to hit below the belt?
苦しんでいる人間を猿のように見せびらかすとは。けどめ。
Putting those suffering people on display like some freak show.
お前もだしや。モコシのネットワークは誰しも自由に扱えるものなのか。これが財団の手掛けた軍用回線とは笑わせる。
And tell me, Thea, is Bokash's network so easily accessible? Isn't it supposed to be a military-grade network built by the conglomerate's most elite talent?
申し訳ございません。私たちは電子戦を得意とする人形ではありませんので、電子ネットワークへのハッキングでしたら、グループの顧問にお尋ねすべきかと。
My apologies. Electronic warfare is not our specialty. For matters of cyber intrusion, you may wish to consult the group's consultants.
ネットワーク攻撃については依然不明ですが、ついさっきバシルにまつわる報告を受けました。座標をご確認ください。ここにバリケードを構築しているようです。
Oh, there's no new development on the cyber attack. I've received an update on Vasily. Look at these coordinates. They're instructing barricades there.
バリケード？どういう意味だ？
Constructing, sorry. Barricades? What does that mean?
つまり、相手は街での戦闘を始めるつもりです。
It means they intend to fight on the... And it means they tend to fight in the streets, within the city.
戦闘？誰との？
Fight? Against whom?
申し訳ございません。ユーモアには疎いもので。
My apologies.
笑うべきでしょうか。
My apologies, I don't have a humor module installed. Should I laugh?
彼らはバリケードを設置する傍ら、モコシュ全域でリアルタイム配信を行っている模様。
They're not only building barricades, but also broadcasting everything alive.
住人たちを味方につけようとしているのでしょう。
Clearly, they are attempting to rally the entire city to support them.
なんだと？こんなゴミのような先導動画を利用して、私の保護下にある民、私の養う民を、私の町で私の衛兵隊と戦わせるつもりか？
That's sedition. They're inciting the people I protect, the people I sustain in my city to fight me and my oath sword. Over some rubbish video.
血圧にご注意ください。
Please watch your blood pressure, Mr. George.
遊ばせている衛兵隊を派遣し、全街道のセキュリティを増やせ。あらゆる違法建築を破壊するのだ。奴らを模倣する者が現れたら容赦なく殺せ。
Deploy all available oath sword. Increase control over all cities. Tear down all unauthorized structures. If anyone dares imitate them, make an example of them immediately.
増援はいつ到着するのだ？
Also, when will reinforcements arrive?
すでにモコシュの周辺で待機しております。
They have already reached Makosha's outskirts and are awaiting orders.
待機だと？さっさと動かせ。バシルとあの指揮官を仕留めさせろ。
Eliminate Vasily and that commander.
ダンデライオン、すごい映像を見つけちゃいました。
Miss Dandelion, I think I've recorded more useful material.
また私に転送させるつもり？指揮官に直接送れば済むことじゃない。
You want me to forward it again? You can send it yourself now.
僕が直接？なんて言ったらいいのかな。連絡できるようになった途端、不安になるっていうか。
Me? How to describe it? I guess I'm feeling more timid now that the commander's within reach.
ダンデライオン、僕。
Miss Dandelion, I...
指揮官とイチャつくための道具として私を利用し続けるつもりなら終わりは近いわね。
Using me as a tool for your flirting with the commanders asking for trouble, you know.
言いたいことがあるなら本人にはっきり言いなさいな。私のネットワークは貴重なのよ。
If you want to pour your heart out to the commander, just do it yourself. My bandwidth is valuable.
わかりました。
She didn't deny it. She didn't deny it. Okay. Twinded starts composing a message. After revising it repeatedly, she reduces it to just a few words. She reads it over again and again, hesitates, and adds one more line. Only then is she satisfied. With the video attached, she rereads the brief message several more times before finally sending it.
ありがとうございます。ダンデライオン。
Thank you, Miss Dandelion.
それじゃ、僕は作戦に取り掛かりますね。
Now I'll begin my operation.
あなた一人で
You're going in alone.
できるだけ正面突破は避けます。自分の戦闘能力がどんなものかはよくわかっていますので。
I'll avoid direct confrontation as much as possible. I'm well aware of my own combat limitations.
今の僕はただの闇ブローカーに使える民生用人形です。偶然モコシという商業都市を通りかかったために買い出しと調査に伺ったまで。
I'm merely a civilian doll serving an underground broker, passing through the commercial hub of Makash for procurement and inspection. Then Twinded opens the transport truck and jumps down.
隊長、またも指導者官邸で建設車両を使った強行突破を試みた者が出ました。
Captain, someone tried to ram the leader's residence with a construction vehicle again. They've been intercepted.
制圧はすでに完了しましたが、医療ステーション、配給所、倉庫といった複数の政府機関が襲撃を受けており、各方面から増援要請が殺到しています。
But multiple government offices have been attacked. Medical stations, supply depots, and warehouses have also been hit. Requests for reinforcements are coming from all sides.
この3時間で製薬工場への襲撃が3件、最後は自作の爆発物をも使われました。現在重傷者1名、軽傷者7名がこちらから出ています。
Within just 3 hours, there have already been 3 attacks in the pharmaceutical plant. The last one involved improvised explosives. We have 1 seriously injured and 7 lightly wounded.
わかった。他には
I see. What else?
指導者の一部取引先が騒ぎを起こしています。彼らは財団との契約内容を理由にここで工場を続ける意味がないと言い張って指導者との直談判を要求してきました。現在は全員の拘束が完了しています。
Some of the First Leader's business partners are also causing trouble. They claim that under our agreement with the conglomerate, there is no longer any reason to keep their factories here. They're demanding to speak with him. We've detained them.
長いものに巻かれたがるとはいかにも商人らしい。
Opportunists. That's businessmen for you.
全員一発ずつ殴っておけ。
Give them all a beating.
それから
Also,
禁令を破って街頭でバシルについて堂々と語る者が増えています。
more people are openly discussing Fastly despite the ban.
彼に従うと公言する者も多く、何人かは拘束しましたが、中には衛兵隊に近づくため意図的にそうしている者もいます。隊長、皆も動揺を隠せていない状況です。
Many have expressed their wish to follow him. We've arrested some of them, but a handful of these detainees were using this as a ploy to deliberately get close to the Oathsworn. Everyone's on edge, Captain.
暴動は今回が初めてじゃない。対策は指導者が用意しているから、お前は安心して休め。
Just another uprising. It'll be fine. The First Leader will have a plan. Go get some rest. After the soldier leaves, Wolfgar lets out a sigh. A plan? This time there may not be one. They breach the network George obtained from the conglomerate and broadcast a video across the entire city. Now everyone knows where their relatives ended up after being taken away due to elite infections, and why their rations keep shrinking. To him, Makash is worth protecting. He built the Oathsworn himself. Now he must face a fact. Just as the people hate George, they hate him as well. Wolfgar shakes the thought away and steps out of his office. His methods have never been lenient, but he always believed they serve Makash. This time, they do not.
やってられねえ。
I'm done with this.
落ち着け。
Calm down.
今夜のうちに倉庫を片して逃げよう。まだ今月の給料ももらってないんだぞ。
Let's empty the warehouse tonight before leaving. We haven't collected this month's rations.
何の話だ？
What are you talking about?
何も。
Nothing.
隊長。
Captain.
俺らを帰らせてください。バシルさんに引き金なんて引きたくないです。
You want to go home? I don't want to fire upon Mr. Vasily.
もういっそ指導者自らの手でたた。
The first leader should...
黙れ!
Shut up. He kicks the young soldier behind the knee, knocking him down. Just in time, Wolfgar glances back. The corporal mercenaries that George has hired are patrolling nearby, their predatory eyes searching for dissent. He kicks the fallen soldier twice more and salutes them. Mercenaries nod approvingly and move on.
何人捕まえたか？まさか忘れたわけではあるまいな。同じ場所に放り込まれたいのか？
Do you remember how many people you've arrested? You want to end up in the same place as them?
家族はどうする？誓いに背いた奴の末路は知っているだろう。
What about your families? Do you understand the consequences of betraying your oath?
家族。そうだ。俺たちの家族。
Their families. Yes, their family.
指導者、ジョージが言っていた言葉は全て嘘だったってことですよね。栄誉ある衛兵隊員とその家族は最高の待遇を受けられる。エリットに感染してもグリーンエリアの治療キャンプに送られ、費用も財団が負担するって。
Didn't Mr. George promise that oath-sworn members and their families would receive the blessed treatment? And if infected with Elite, they'd be sent to Green Zone treatment camps, fully funded by the conglomerate? That was a lie too, wasn't it?
隊長も見たでしょ。
You've seen it yourself, haven't you?
あの記録を、あの報告書を。治療キャンプなんて最初から存在していなかった。
Those records and reports, there are no treatment camps, none.
彼らは工場やなんとか免疫体のための実験施設に送られて売られていたんだ。
They're sent off to all sorts of factories, to so-called immunity labs. They've been sold. Piercing pain shoots from Wolfgar's feet to his temples. He wants to deny the accusations, some of them at least, but much like the prisoners waiting to die, these accusations are very much real. That tomato emperor has infiltrated George's true office. Even he, the commander of the Oathsworn, doesn't know where that office is.
財団は生産ノルマを毎年 13% ずつ引き上げているのに対し、俺たちの取り分は減る一方だ。
Instead, the conglomerate raises our production target by 13% every year, yet our pay keeps dropping.
工場で作っているのは高エリット薬なんかじゃない。財団はそんな技術を俺たちに持たせたがるとは思えないからな。
What we produce
隊
isn't
長は知っていましたか？
what we produce isn't even drugs for treating Elid, because the conglomerate doesn't want us to have that capability. Did you know that?
俺も知らなかった。
I didn't.
本当ですか？
Really? A chill spreads through him. He was never aware of the profits or production targets, but he did wonder, were those patients locked within special observation units in the prison truly beyond saving? Were the trade agreements that George has signed with the conglomerate really for the benefit of Makosh? He looks at the two young soldiers, once his finest students, loyal, honorable, devoted to their leaders. Perhaps he taught them too well, because he himself saw the truth about George long ago and chose to look away. He simply obeyed each and every one of George's commands without question.
財団から得た金の半分以上は財団に還元される。今回派遣された支援部隊でさえ報酬をもらっている。
More than half the money we make goes back to the conglomerate. Even the reinforcements cost us.
なのになぜ指導者を問い詰めないんですか？
Why don't you ask the first leader about this?
いい加減にしろ。死にたいのか？
Enough, do you want to die?
頭を冷やせ。もう何も言うな。聞かれるぞ。
Go cool your heads. Stop talking, they'll hear you.
今は待つんだ。すべてが終わったら意見を伝える。
When this is over, we'll share our views with the first leader. The young men argue no further. They salute and leave in a rush. Ulfgar sighs as he watches them go, then his heart tightens. The mercenaries are approaching them. Are they going to interrogate them? Did they overhear something? Ulfgar reaches into his pocket, As a commander of the Oathsworn, he once believed he held privilege, that he gave everything for the city, yet with one blasted video from Vasily, the world has turned upside down. The communication signal crackles.
この回線は一回きりと言ったはずですよ。
I did say that you could only reach me once on this communicator.
だから一つしか問わん。どう動くつもりだ？
I have one question. What do you intend to do?
衛兵隊の士気は落ち、民衆による支持率も底を打っている。だがそれを考慮しても、財団の部隊は反乱を鎮圧できるほどいるだろう。
The Oathsworn's morale is low. Public support may collapse, but the conglomerate's forces are numerous, enough to suppress any uprising.
人間と人形はそれぞれ何人いる？
How many do you have? How many dolls?
隊長殿、それにはお答えできませんし、一つ勘違いをされているようです。
I'm afraid that's classified information, and you misunderstand, officer.
この戦争は私たちの戦争ではありません。
This is not our war.
何？
What?
この戦いはモコシュの人々の戦いです。
This is Makosha's war.
ホワイトさんが言っていたはずでしょう。
Didn't you hear Dr. White?
ホワイトさんだと。お前たちと一緒にいるのか？
Dr. White, he's with you.
待て。だから俺を見つけられたわけか。くそ。あの老人使命。
Wait, now I see how you found me. That whole...
つまり、損失拡大を止めるために俺を説得しようとしているのか。俺を動かせば衛兵隊が動くと？
So that's why you want my cooperation. You want to minimize losses. You think persuading me means persuading the Oathsworn?
違いますか？
Isn't that so?
俺が衛兵隊で信頼しているのは3分の1にも満たない。全員ってわけじゃないが、ジョージから恩恵を受けてきた人も少なくない。だが、バシルの公開した帳簿は考えを改めるには十分だ。
I would personally trust less than a third of the Oathsworn. George should give many of them real benefits, although Vasily's revelations may be enough to change their mind.
お前たちのおかげで衛兵隊には動揺と分裂が生じている。とはいえ、ジョージへの信頼を失ったところで、バシルが唯一の選択肢になるとも限らない。
Thanks to you, the Oathsworn are fracturing. We've lost faith in George, but that doesn't mean Vasily is the only choice.
俺から言えるのは、もしジョージの傭兵が民間人に発砲した場合、うちの若い連中がお前たちについても止めないということだけだ。悪いが、それ以上のことは期待するな。
I can only say this. If George's mercenaries fire on civilians, I will not stop my men from standing with you to defend our own people. Just don't expect more than that.
それで十分です。
That's good enough.
モコシュの人たちはジョージを恐れています。衛兵隊が一緒と分かれば、民衆も心強いでしょう。
The people of Makash fear George, but if they stand with the Oathsworn, they will find courage.
もし、お前が正しいのだとしたら、衛兵隊がこれまでしてきたことは。
If I put my faith in you, what about all the things the Oathsworn have done in the past?
それはバシルが決めるはずですし、彼なら慎重に判断してくれるでしょう。
That will be for Vasily to decide. I'm sure he will consider it carefully.
バシルか。変わったな。今なら重要な局面を任せられるかもしれない。
Vasily. He's changed. Perhaps now he's fit for something greater.
では、首席エンジニアに伝えろ。
Then pass me a message to the chief engineer.
あいつが作ったデカブツは、ジョージが別の衛兵隊に解体される予定だった。
George assigned another Oathsworn unit to dismantle that big guy he built. It was meant to be destroyed.
だが、今は人を追い回すので手一杯なため、まだ解体に着手できていない。
But they've been busy arresting people. As far as I know, they haven't started yet.
続けてください。
Go on.
ブツは今、廃棄された第三航空に運ばれている。
It's been moved to mine number 3, which is abandoned.
急げ。いつジョージが解体を進めるかもわからないからな。
Hurry. George may send someone else to work on that at any time. is beginning. No war for Makosh. Alright. I'm gonna stop here though, because it's late, and I've gotta do a few things. I also gotta take a shower. Because I was supposed to take one, like, before I passed out earlier today. But I'll have to do it today. Or I'll have to do it now. Now let's just double check everything. Looks good. Excuse me. I didn't want the pet, right? I did. Okay. As long as it's the +4. I also do get these from this, which is nice. Is that only for the voyage? Was that not for the Arclight? Oh, Arclight's actually further than voyage right now. Phew. Okay. Alright. Anyway, now we're gonna end. So, thank you all for stopping by. I don't think there's anyone to raid right now. It's really late. I can quickly check, but I doubt it. Alright, I'll quickly check. I mean, you know what? What if I raid the only other person in the same category right now? Oh, there's 2 people in the same category. Okay, let's check this person first. Is this person... Um... I could try. Someone I've never known, and I don't know what they're like or anything, so that is the concern. We just won't. It's fine. Okay, anyway, thank you for stopping by. Good night, sail, peace.